NBA playoffs are here and Prize Picks just leveled up. Prize Picks is now an official daily fantasy partner of the NBA. That means lots of promos and content coming your way. And that kicks off now with a NBA Finals sweepstakes. Just enter a live lineup during the NBA playoffs for a chance to win an all-expense paid trip to the NBA Finals on Prize Picks. For all first-time users, make sure you use code FUNNY for $50 in lineups on your first $5. Prize Picks is available in 30 plus states. That's including Texas, Georgia, and California. So more than likely, you can play it in your area. Anywhere I go, I know I can play it. Again, use code FUNNY for all first-time users for that bonus. Sign up today. It's your boy Dion Cole. Now, if you want to see me live, go to DionCole.com and get your tickets, all right? I'll be coming to a city near you very soon. What's up? It's your boy Dion Cole, and welcome to another episode of Funny Knowing You. And today, another fantastic guest. You know how we do, and we don't go through all the credits and all that because you know we're gonna get to that later on. Icon, and this one is a little personal because it's like my little brother that's here today, the one and only, the legend himself. Give it up, everybody. Lil Rel in this piece. Yeah. Lil Rel, what's up, boy? Oh, you pulled out the good sweater.
You know something? Because I thought you would. So I was like, you know, Dion usually wear a good cardigan. So let me see if I can find me one. So
I love a good cardigan.
I feel like I bought this cardigan thinking about you. Like, do we own this? And I don't care if he do, because I'm wearing this shit.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's great, man. What's going on? Everything good?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here. I've been enjoying watching all the other episodes.
Yo, dog, thank you, man. This has been fun, man. This been tripped out ride, man. A lot of things I kind of thought would happen. A lot of things I did not know was going to happen.
Yeah, you are funny to me. Like, you like one of the most, so you're funny, you're a big brother, but you be naive sometimes. Because people, you be like, I'm like, how the fuck you ain't think anything? Why would you think that was gonna be a thing?
I did not know, bro. I just on my
Tashina, that was gonna be a thing.
Dog, I swear, I was like, I didn't even think that it was going. Oh shit! I did not know that it was gonna be a thing.
That shit was funny, yeah.
I promise you, I had.
It'd be so much random shit. I'm like, damn, Dion shit.
Dog.
It's honestly after Kanye showed up at your comedy show.
Yeah.
It leaked into this shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had no idea, dog. I just be like, yo, what? Really?
Yo, that shit is funny,
know, man. Yeah, you saw.
But that's like, but that's almost your thing in a weird way. Like, it's almost like you wouldn't think. You're like, oh shit, that happened.
I would not have because my mom, I got this tunnel vision, right? Where I go, man, this is gonna be a good platform for comics to come be funny without using none of their material, and we get to know them.
Yeah.
We don't got to worry about shit else that's going on in the world. Let's just focus on that. And that was all that I focused on, and it just went to a whole nother level.
I think that's a good thing about you doing this, though, too, because I think you're showing the green room comedy.
Yes.
That's what this is. Like, when we sitting around in the green room, if we sitting around, it was a place in Chicago called Giovanni's, and we used to just be all the lobby hanging out, or, you know, when Damon did Razzmatazz, we all be downstairs hanging out. Like, so this is what this is.
Because it's so funny, man. Yeah. Like Giovanni's, when we used to be there, dog, like off stage. A lot of people don't understand. Off stage is way funnier than the stage.
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, dog. It is so funny. Remember that time at Giovanni's? I'm gonna get into the questions. I remember at Giovanni's one time, this comedian named Marlon Mitchell. Shout out to Marlon Mitchell, one of the funniest dudes in the world, right? And there's a guy named Leon Rogers. Shout out to Leon Rogers, one of the funniest guys in Chicago. And they was arguing about, Leon's name is Leon Rogers Jr. That's his name. And they was arguing over not being original. And, and they was arguing over do your material and be original, him and Leon. And Marlon was like, you ain't original. And Leon was like, you ain't original. Marlon was like, nigga, none of the shit you do is original. Then he was like, you ain't even the original Leon Rogers. Because he was a Jew. He was like, you ain't even the first Leon Rogers. So we scrambling running out that motherfucker.
But see, that's how I used to be too. It could be like bing, 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 and then somebody hit you with something, and it's just over. You're like,
dude,
that's
it's
it.
over. It was over after that. It was
it.
over. It wasn't nothing. Niggas was like, yo, we going.
Leon in tears laughing, like,
Dog.
because it's so, you like, that's it. That's true.
That's it, right?
Wow.
But we used to have so many great times in Chicago, though. Like
Chicago used to be so much fun, man. Like it'd never be anything like that comedy environment, especially when I first started. And by the time I first started, like you and D-Ray and Corey and Damon and George Wilburn and Tony Schofield and Jeff B and Marlon Mitchell and Leon Rogers and Diane Core. It was just a group. It was so many really, really funny people.
Yeah.
And then like the game was shifting a bit because the Chicago had like all the popular Comic View comics.
Yeah, they did.
Biko, JD, like it was so many cats. I remember the first time I went up and saw everybody on the show, like, what?
Yeah.
I just saw these niggas last week on the Comic View. They all here?
Yeah.
I didn't realize everybody was from Chicago that I liked.
Really?
That because at that time they didn't necessarily say where you were from.
Yeah, that is true.
It was just the name.
Yeah, that's true. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They did say the name. So I was like, all these niggas is from Chicago. Jesus.
Yo, motherfuckers used to walk around head high, just like celebrities.
Absolutely
off of Comic View.
Hysterical. That's what was crazy was that, everybody's from Chicago, but everybody sounded different.
Everybody sounded different, dog, and everybody was unique in their own way. I remember, shout out to my man Jeff B. And Jeff B. used to come to open mic with wardrobe changes. Jeff B. would come in with an outfit, go in the bathroom, come out with a whole nother outfit on, do 5, leave with another out. Like Jeff used to have
King of the jean suits. If anybody got like a unique amount of jean suits, if Jeff B, you know what I mean? Like talk about like diamond encrusted jean suits. You know what I mean?
Jeff was on his shit way back in
Way
the
before
day.
everybody thought about that. Then I think about it's like he always had a French haircut. Like he always looked like a star.
Like a star. I'm telling you, he had wardrobe changes, dog, for shows, dog. Like Jeff used to bring clothes. Like I had me thinking, I ain't doing enough. I need to be bringing clothes to my sets or whatever.
That's crazy.
And JD, remember JD couldn't drive.
For real?
He still ain't got a driver's license.
You know what I'm saying? He carry a bag a lot. Like if anybody you see carry a bag a lot, they on the bus or the train. You know what I'm saying? Like he always got a bag on. Like, damn, that makes sense. I never thought about that. Like, oh shit, that's why he carry a bag.
Dude, I'm not bullshit. They used to trip me out. Oh, I used to be like, how are you getting around? And they used to be like, man, people pick them up, drop them off, or you take a cab or the train or something.
I mean, that's what I did in the beginning of my career. I didn't have a car or a license. I didn't get my license till I was like 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't.
And I needed to get it so meet you, Wildcat was driving to New York, so Wildcat could do the Apollo. And so we could all take turns driving, because it's like a 14, 15-hour drive to New York.
Damn. Dude, I couldn't wait to turn 16 to give me a driver's license, dog. That was all I thought
That's
about.
because you probably had somebody in your family that drove. Like my parents didn't drive.
Really?
Nope. To this day, none of my parents had a driver's license. So we took the bus everywhere. Like I was a full-blown bus kid. Like I started taking the bus by myself at like 9.
9?
I went to Providence St. Mary, yep.
Dog, on the west side? You
Yep.
from the west side,
Yep.
right?
But I sat in the same, see, you thought I was on some Rosa Parks shit. I sat in the same fucking seat. And that seat wasn't available, I stood next to it with my little book bag on. Little as hell. Like, look at all these books and shit, my little back hunching back. I'm not even lying. Like I was like, cause that's what they told me. Cause I only had to take one bus, Madison bus, to school. Cause I went to Providence St. Mary was a black private school.
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
all that.
I did
Nah,
that
not at
shit.
9. I think everybody else is doing that, but I
A
wasn't.
lot of people did. It's funny that like my kids, I won't even let them like kind of roam around. They teenage years.
Because
You know
the
what I'm saying?
world has changed.
I was on the bus. Like, I think that shit was dangerous, but like, you know, your parents working all the time. They ain't got time to think about somebody kidnapping you. Like, ain't nobody gonna want you niggas. We ain't got, but how we gonna get you? You can get kidnapped because we can't afford this shit. They know we ain't got shit if you're on a bus by yourself, nigga. You ain't gonna kidnap a kid that's on a bus stop. You know his family ain't got no money if they can't drop this nigga off.
You ain't gonna kidnap
They gonna
a kid.
kidnap. Like, nigga pull up in the van, like, never mind. Close the van door. Come on. Oh, no, man. This nigga.
He got a transfer.
Hey, we got to keep this nigga. They gonna come get him. Close the van door.
I'm kidnap a kid on the bus stop. You'll be doing it for practice, motherfucker. You ain't getting no money.
But look, we just doing this. We just timing this out. We gonna put you right back on the bus stop. Nigga just sitting in the van with my book bag like this. That's funny.
Drop them off.
Thank you. We got the timing out of it. Let's go.
We just need to practice.
Let's go into the suburbs. I got his neighborhood.
We can really go do it.
That sounds crazy.
All right, look, let me ask you.
See, that'd be the random shit too. They'd be like, "This is crazy. This gonna go viral because they talk about kidnapping children."
Oh no, we would definitely get into. They'll be like, they don't care about children. Dude, the world is so different now, ain't it? Like you can't say nothing. No
Well,
more.
you know what's funny? This is where like what's beautiful about this is the time you gotta learn to stand on your shit.
Man.
Point blank. Period. You can't. I think you know.
Waver.
You can't. Yeah, it's too. Like I said what I said. I'm finding humor in this. This is what it is. Like we can't just sit in all the serious shit all the time.
Yeah, and we can't keep apologizing.
No, please, y'all stop apologizing.
Dude.
You ain't apologized.
Nah.
But Mike did, and he did it twice
Mike apologized every week.
for no reason. I thought the story he told with the people was fucking funny. I heard it as a joke.
Brilliant.
So like for somebody to be like, so what's going on with that family?
Dog, this.
It's like that sound like a joke.
Did you check on him? Like, no, motherfucker, it was a joke.
It was a joke.
Nah, dude, everybody. Like, I just think it's the era now where you just got to stand on business and be like, man, I felt like that was funny. That's it. And man, if you don't feel it fine and funny, then that's your opinion. And we gonna keep a motherfucker moving around.
I mean, just think about it. When a comedian tells a joke, you would think people would like even if I'm saying something serious, I almost want you to assume that it could be a joke until I tell you, no, I'm serious.
Exactly. No.
Which usually that's what we have to do, actually.
You do, and that's part of the allure. That's part of the allure of what we do.
But it's the opposite now. It's like, so when did y'all start taking comedians serious?
Yes, and it's always these people that never come to the shows. They see a clip and then they want to become an activist and it's all this other shit. And it's like, dog, you wasn't there. You don't even know the context of how I'm saying this shit. You don't even know what half these words I'm saying even mean, goddamn it. If I'm speaking in some slang or some shit, you don't know. All you see is this and you feel like you want to take a stand on it. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what's interesting about that? It exposes stand-up comedy in a way where like, that's why it's always belonged in the club as a live experience.
Yeah.
I think when you start doing it on these things, it's hard to take that fucking serious. There's no audience there. There's no way, like, you know what I mean? You can't feel it
You
unless
get lost.
you're sitting there.
You get lost as if this is real. If this not, if it's in a comedy club, then yeah, you kind of. I look at a comedy club like a church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is our congregation. This is what we speak in a day, and that's it. You can't go off and tell me that I'm right or wrong about any of this. This is just my perspective. If these people believe in what I say, or even if they don't believe, at least we're here for the dialogue.
It feels better. That's why it feels better live. And I think on the platforms now trying to do that, it's a very fine line with that. Interestingly enough, it's
You
like
just said something that I think is very interesting. I think that a lot of people do this stuff in front of these cameras and not within the sanction, and it can be taken all different kind of ways.
Could you imagine Eddie Murphy did the bit about Aunt Bunny falling down the stairs without a crowd?
Yeah.
He talking about his auntie falling down the stairs. They're like, "Is she okay?"
Yeah.
Your drunk father didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, they would be on
They
his
it'd be
ass.
think about, that's crazy. Even like some of the stuff Richard Pryor talked about. Like think about if he just sat down and just, which is interesting if you look at it historically. That's why most stand-up comics, when they sat on the couch, that's when they was like, all right, this is serious for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if
yeah.
you did Johnny Carson, you stood up there, you did your bit,
Yeah.
then you sat on the couch and kind of just, and then it was natural conversation.
Yeah.
But you couldn't necessarily do that bit sitting down, which
Yeah.
people have tried to switch. It's really interesting.
But when you sit on a couch, it does put you in that I'm just conversing
Yeah.
moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where you conversing with the person, whatever, but you still joking or whatever. But it get to a point where they understood that, the audience began to understand that, and they waited on. It was almost a passive honor for you to bring you to the couch.
Well,
You
the
had to
gov-
kill in order to get
That's
to
what
the
I'm
couch.
about to say. The government, maybe the government shut down when we was all stuck in a house because we couldn't go to places. We did this
Yeah.
switcheroo some type of way.
Yeah.
Where it became even more,
Yeah, it became another outlet, especially for those that aren't fearless.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that want to do stand up and don't want to get in front
For
of
no-
the
in front of
audience.
no audience,
But they can get in front of the camera and act
Yeah.
a fool because there's no backlash and nothing to feel from it. There's no nothing to lose when you at home.
Well, that used to separate us from people who couldn't do this. At the end of the day, what makes any of us that get really good at doing this in front of people, we took a step to go in front of people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's people I know that's hysterical.
Yeah.
That don't do stand up because they can't. There's no way they can do that standing in
Yeah.
front of a group of people they don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's that's what separates you. I know a lot of funny people as well as you do that refuse to get on that stage. And I think they're some of the funniest people in the world. One person, I wrote so many bits from them that I think that they like my homegirl Brooklyn. You know Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Man, that motherfucker is the funniest motherfucker on the planet Earth, dog. I mean, I've wrote so many jokes that she done told me, dog, and said, especially from a female's point of view. Like, I mean, oh my God, just hilarious. But would not get on that stage.
It ain't for everybody.
Ain't for everybody.
But that's one. I think that's what's always separated.
Yeah.
The stand up. But then it got kind of. It's in this murky place where like people been able to do it in front of here or from a podcast and just
They're learning what to do.
they're learning. It's almost like it's a cheat thing in a way. It's like, okay, you built a fan base. Because
Yeah.
I remember starting from scratch when you built the fan base from
Yeah.
going on that stage
Yeah.
when nobody knew who the fuck you was.
Yeah, the fan base came from word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, people coming to see you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I remember, until the time I left, I remember everybody's blow up in Chicago. I remember that as far as stand up.
Yeah.
Because you could just hear it ring around the city. Like, yo.
It builds up.
yo,
It's
builds up.
It's a literal it's a build up that you can't even describe. Like I wouldn't even want it any other way.
Yeah.
Like I don't, I look at other people's successes and that's cool, but I'm glad I'm from that bubble up, stand up.
For sure.
Which is why like anytime I see any other comedian talking about what another comedian did to get on and all this other stuff, and I'm like, no, all of us was on that chitlin circuit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally you could put on a Best of Comic View episode and everybody that's talking shit about each other's on there.
Come on now, all of us. And we
All of us, all from the ground, all from the mud.
happy with that.
Happy
shit.
with it.
Happy with it.
So that's why you even know, I can't even say a person didn't work their ass off.
Yeah.
We all met at the bottom of this shit.
Yeah, we did. And it just took, some people had certain situations happen for them and some people didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know some geniuses that's still at home. You know what I mean? Because they just didn't want to leave. Geniuses.
Well, me and you are both unique in a way where like, opportunity was so important. You know, all it took is the right person
Yeah.
to believe in you. Like, you know, Kirsten Ames, we were just talking about Kirsten
Yeah.
before we started taping, but that's somebody who saw really me and you when I think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I was just about to say.
Yeah,
me
that,
too.
yeah. So it was like that, those small little pieces were like, you stood out, even if you wasn't the person who had the most blow up set.
Yeah.
Whatever you did stood out.
And see, that's what I think happens to a lot of comics. Though there's something else that you have to have. You can't just be funny.
Nope.
You know how many funny people it is? I mean, hilarious. And as soon as they get off stage, I can't quote one joke, and they just killed the room. But I can't remember one, and I don't know who they are. Like, don't nobody know who they are. It's so important to know who you are when you grab that mic. I need to know who is talking to me. I don't want to hear jokes. I want to hear it from this person.
Yeah.
Let me know who you are, and then it's gonna then it'll make sense and be more believable of what you say.
Well, also, you know what's funny? That it's also rules to this, right? I look at so many people who's done a lot of these showcases that went over their time.
Oh man, come on now.
And don't even realize that right away they'll cross you out.
Dude,
You could do the set about who you are. Brilliant. Standing ovation. But if you went over that time because you was feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that time, when you go to a showcase and they give you 5 minutes, and that time, they ain't just giving you 5 minutes. That 5 minutes also shows if you got discipline or not.
Yep.
Shows if you got organization or not.
Professionalism.
Right? Professionalism. You have to pay attention to that. Don't go over that time. I rather you go under your time than over it. You know what I mean?
That became my cheat code.
Yeah.
Like when I started taping TV shows, because I didn't like the way they would cut up my set. So I started doing way under. Like if you said, we giving you 12 minutes, I'm doing 6. And a lot of times they didn't say nothing because if you blow it up, they just like, all right.
Yeah.
But you got to air the set like how you supposed to air it.
In the entirety, and it's total.
I picked that up like after 1 or 2 copy views. That's what I started. People didn't know I started doing that, but then that's how my set always stood out.
Yeah.
Because I did exactly the time I thought it would air.
That's what I do sometimes. Like if I'm around a really horrible director and they be wanting me to do something, I'll do the scene horribly, dog, so I can get my scene off, dog. they never gonna choose the one you want to do sometimes. You know what I mean? They always choose the bullshit scene, so I'll bullshit, and then the one scene that I do, I try to do it as great as possible.
That's heartbreaking when you see something. You like, that's what y'all picked.
That's what you picked. You know how many great scenes
you wanted that bit so bad.
Yeah, or that writer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that writer.
That's why if you got a writer, that's what made Jordan Peele real dope to me is that, and a lot of times if you have somebody who's a performer too, they understand.
Yeah.
So when we did Get Out, he would do like, we would do the stuff that's scripted, but he'll like, all right, give me a real take. And I love that. It made me I'll do whatever you say if I know I'm gonna get a shot.
That's all you ask for. Let me get one. Just give me one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're gonna get to that. Hold on. Let me get to the show. We ain't even started the show, man. All right, we're gonna get to that.
Start talking.
All right. So your parents, where did they meet?
So it's funny, it's a 2-part story to that. They met in high school, but they didn't like each other in high school at all. Like my mother said she thought my dad was a pretty boy. My dad said he thought my mom was bad news because she smoked cigarettes. Back in the day, smoking cigarettes was like almost smoking weed. Like, there go them cigarettes smokers. It's bad news, man. Joining gangs and smoking cigarettes. Drinking on that malt liquor. That's before they called it beer. Malt liquor and cigarettes. And she was a PK, preacher's kid.
Preacher's kid.
But then they met again.
Smoking cigarettes.
But my mama, that's where it started. It was in high school. She was smoking cigarettes from 14. Which, once I got older, I kind of understood. Like, that makes sense why you would start smoking. But they ended up meeting at my grandfather's church years later, because my dad was a part of a band. And my Aunt Rhoda, God rest her soul, put together, she taught my grandfather, who was the pastor, to, because that's like the 70s is when a lot of the churches started having those full choirs with the bands. Like, we need to get a band like everybody else. And so they put a band together. My dad's best friend, Arvell at the time, like told him like first of all he's like, hey man, I'm telling you, you should go play at this church. There's nothing but baddies there. This is what our Bill just told me the story. And so yeah, my dad went there.
It's tripped out to be like, let's go play at this church. It's Moses.
Basically, that's what he said. You said it, but I ain't said it. But that's what he said. But
It's baddies at this church.
and so they went, they went and my dad, pretty good looking guy, you know what I mean? So it was like,
Was he smooth?
smooth dude, played the trumpet. So they was like at him, you know what I'm saying? And so my dad did start talking to somebody that wasn't my mom. But Arbel was like, my mom saw him, was like, I'm on that.
Yeah.
But she took a different approach, really. She became my dad. Like the girl who was like, I guess like my dad at the time, didn't realize how artsy he was. He like really was like a nerd.
Yeah.
Music, drawing, he was that. And she probably was like, no, this nigga cute, but he is weird.
Was your mother into arts?
I think she was so fascinated my father was into all that. And even like, my dad, between my grandfather and just even some of the cousins stuff, just hearing stuff, they kind of all thought that was square that he was into all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they like, man, Milton is square because he ain't doing cocaine, But my mother like really thought that was cool. So she really spent time with him and asked about it and was intrigued by that. And he ended up like falling for her because he loved that she was like into that. And she was into a lot of the things. So they became real good friends and then fell in love and then was married within I think that next year they got married.
Dang, your mama, she fine, like she nice looking.
Why would so you asked a couple niggas there. I think you asked. Because it's the way you ask. No. It's so crazy. Like, I don't want to answer it, man. Like,
no, like,
what the fuck is my mama, nigga? I don't know. Like, I think she's a beautiful black woman, but like, I ain't like, because you be like, yo, is your mama fine? Like, nigga, I'm not like that, nigga. What's the way you saying it? Like, you like, yo, was your mama a beautiful person? I could be like, yes, inside and out. You be like, yo, is your mama fine, nigga?
No, I'm just saying.
No, like, what the fuck you want me to say? No, my mother was a beautiful chocolate sister. Okay? Right. Naturally, beautiful person, but whatever, man. Like, I don't know what to say to that shit, to be honest with you. It's like,
I'm just saying.
I've done this a couple times. At some point when you like, is this awkward for me to ask people, is your mama fine, nigga?
No, I just be trying to paint the picture like your father saw her.
No, I just told you a whole story about he liked the fact that he was an artsy guy. He thought that, you know what I mean? I literally gave you It's funny, I've watched this enough. I'm like, let me explain this in a way where this nigga won't ask me that shit. And shibbity dobos, he did it anyway. Your mama fine, nigga.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to
think about it. Look, most of us look at our mamas like mamas. We all got one friend that had a fine mama, right? It's always that one friend, you like, my friend Gus to this day, mama was fine. Like, he had a fine mama. And you can tell when niggas have a fine mama, because the fine mama want to fight. Like, niggas who got a fine mama, you ask them, they gonna fight you. And the only reason he know that, because he couldn't stop hearing it. He didn't know it. It was like, man, your mama fine as fuck. Man, shut the fuck up. She still alive too. Shout out to Gus' mama.
My boy mama was like that, boy. She was bad, dog. We go over that nigga house. He wasn't even cool. We didn't even like him like that, dog. But we'd go over his house to see his mama.
This was my best friend. It was tough because his mama was fine and his sister Keisha. Like, so it was interesting. Like, oh, yeah. But yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm sorry, man. I know we gonna move on. Brothers and sisters, how many you got? You
get up for the ladies. Man. Yeah, so we're siblings-wise, there's 3 boys.
3 boys.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, and then my middle brother Marcus, and then my youngest brother Matt.
Dang, 3 boys.
3 boys.
Dang, your brother. I thought what's your other brother name that be coming to the show?
Matt, my little brother Matt, yep.
Dog, why he look older than you?
Damn.
I thought he was your older brother all this time.
Well, I wonder which one you could Cause
one of them niggas.
when I
is
first started, Marcus was coming to my shows too. My brother Marcus, he came to a lot of the shows.
Yeah, one of them niggas was.
But it might be. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Cause Matt comes to a lot of stuff now. But Marcus then in the beginning, it's funny.
I think Marcus. That's what I'm thinking.
Cause he the one he passed in 2014.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I mean that's not what's up. Man.
That is not what's up. I didn't mean that like that.
God damn.
I didn't.
I get it, man. Like maybe it was uncomfortable. But you don't go, that's what's up. Like, it's all type of shit you can say. You like, dang, my condolences. I'm sorry. Niggas like, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Jesus Christ. You know, I ain't no bullshit. I'm gonna call you on it. I ain't gonna let it just go over my head. Like, all right.
Dog, I ain't mean to say that.
Yeah, man, you know, I lost my brother in 2014.
Got me here and cried.
It might have been 2014. But it's still, he like, that's what's up. Yeah. Brother gone. Anyway, so
it was awkward. I was trying to get out of it, dog. I'm sorry.
That's what's up, nigga.
No, my condolences.
Yeah, that's what's up. Jesus. Yeah, you are crazy. You like, why this stuff going viral? This why, nigga. You think that's what's up, somebody. Yeah, damn, yeah, I just lost my mom. Yeah, that's what's up. I know it felt uncomfortable.
I didn't mean to, dog.
You gotta train yourself to not say that's what's up. You gonna fuck somebody up in here, man. Man, you know, that's what's up. That's what's up, nigga. I said I was fucking molested. Ah, shit. I ain't know you gonna say that. That's what's up.
No,
it's
okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, as soon as it came out, I was like, no, what am I doing?
Like, you could not have did that R. Kelly interview that Gail did. He'd have been like, man, they taking me out. That's what's up. That's my life. I hear you, nigga. That's how I should be. That's my life. So when you wrote I Believe I Can Fly.
Dog, you are a lunatic. Oh man, how's your relationship with your brothers and sisters, dog?
I ain't got no sisters.
I mean, not the sisters. I mean, with your three brothers.
I believe you alone, Dion.
I'm
Me and my brother Matt, we really felt like this nigga just uncomfortable. We just gonna start throwing the cards and shit. Shit, my bad.
I mean, like, how many animals you got? No, but for real.
Me and Matt is like this. He's really like my comedy muse. He been my muse probably forever. Like I'll call him and like I can't wait to tell him this shit. That's how close we is. Like he's gonna fucking die laughing. Like he almost like, yo, that's what's
up. Man. Your other brother, y'all ain't like cool or nothing? Oh, that's right. No, it's not. No, that's right. He passed away.
I told you he died.
I said
I told you he died. You said that's what's up. We moved on. You said how the relationship is with your brothers and sisters. I don't have any fucking sisters. Okay? Let you count my sister-in-law, maybe. So I will give you grace on that. I speak about my brother that's still living. You said, but how you and your other brother get along? I mean, from heaven we doing good. We were doing good before he left too. Oh my God. Now that's what's up. Oh my God. Man, you are hilarious.
My condolences, man. Again.
You can move on to my career.
Yeah, let's go on. Let's
if
move
you,
on.
if you want to
How were you disciplined as a child?
you sweating so hard.
I can't take it, dog. This is so stupid. Oh God, delete.
It's watching the sweat come down your head now. You like, man.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
What you just asked me?
I just don't know.
That's funny, man.
So how were you disciplined as a child? Did you do a lot of bad stuff?
I mean, that was our discipline. Nigga, I got whoopings like everybody else.
What'd you get whooped with?
That's what's up. What I get whooped with? Yeah, everything. But that's why I wasn't bad though. Like, you know, if you got whoopings for real, you try not to do shit to get whoopings. So the biggest whooping I ever got is when I turned the water off one day because I figured out those knobs turn the water off. And so I just went and turned all them shits off. I'm about man. And it was one of those whoopings where like my aunt would pick us up for church. She couldn't wait to tell everybody what I did. Like, he turned all the water off and I whooped his ass. Because, you know, to a family, you can't just be turning the water off. You take the water off.
You start calling the company.
No, your water's on, man. Are you sure? Which one of y'all didn't touch the knob? Mama, no, mama,
Oh man, elementary school. How was it like?
Well, I went to two places. I went to this Victor Herbert, which was right across the street from our house, and that was cool. Yeah. And then I went to Providence St. Mel for the rest of my elementary school, and that was amazing. Like that black private school just taught us to just have all this pride and just about our history and believing in ourselves, and just I think my confidence really came from going to that school. I really I embraced my blackness in a way that's indescribable. Like
in elementary?
Yeah.
Really?
Providence St. Mel.
They like instilled blackness in you.
100%. We had a mission statement we did every morning. So many great speakers came through, so many great alumni. Our principal was just an amazing brother. That was a different, and then even in the summers, it's funny, so this is crazy. This black private school, black as fuck. They used to send a lot of us to camps in the summers. Like, we get scholarships to go to these camps. So like, I went to camp in the summers and it felt like I was going to like Saved by the Bell. Like imagine you grew up on the west side of Chicago and then all of a sudden you dropped off where you and your classmate, the only black kids at this camp. And I had like a rival. It was like, everything was like, it was like TV to me. I couldn't believe like I had a guy, some dude named Shane Overby hated me for no reason. Not because I was black, just because I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I started making friends. I'm like, man, I got a rival. His name's Shane Overby. It was
rival.
Like a real rival. Like, that shit was crazy as fuck. Man. It was like, oh man, I'm like in a summer episode of Saved by the Bell. This is fucking amazing. That's what I would have my Nikes on. Those white kids, Umbros was the shit then. Like, those are Nikes? Motherfucker, it's Nike. You can get some Umbros. What the fuck is an Umbro? Little short sets and shit. It was crazy. Yeah. You saw, and then what's funny, I'll be there the whole time. My dialect would change. I didn't know it.
Dang.
When I came back home, I'll never forget that first summer me coming back and my mom picking me up from the bus station, and they all sounded like slaves to me. I thought some shit happened while I was gone. Cause I've been hearing like these white people talk for a whole summer, and then I come back to like, so how was did you have a good old time? Like, what the fuck happened to y'all? And then they was all fucking with me, like, what the hell happened to you? Like, excuse me, I'm fine. What's the slavery about? Like, I was so confused. Everybody was like, you had fun this summer? Hope you're hungry. Like, that's how they fucking sounded to me. And it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And so it was weird.
Hungry.
Man, it was everything sounded like, they got some catfish cook. Everything sounded, I don't even know if they talk like that, but that's what the fuck it sounded like. You gonna go straight to Bible class with me. I'm like, all right, God damn.
Oh shit.
But it's funny, by the time I went back the second year, I saw the balance. It was just, I just never been around that many white people for so long. So that was a whole different. It was crazy.
Culture shock.
It was a fucking culture shock. But that's how I learned how to water. Like I know how to water ski and all types of shit. It's because of this camp. So like that's what the shit I be showing off. Like when I used to do like those comedy shows, you know, they do those trips. Like the trips to Turks and Caicos. And they're like, yo, who know how to water ski? And they like, look at Real, like, they're like, this nigga know how to water ski. I'm waving and shit on the skis. Yeah, with the
Doing
kid.
all the white shit. Did you have a bully in that in elementary?
Not really. I mean, look, this thing about it, you go to a hood school, it ain't necessarily a real bullies for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like shit that happens, but it's not necessarily a fuck. It's like when you watch. I've been watching Different Strokes. They had to go against the Duke or whatever this nigga was. Big ass nigga was just the bully. It's like damn. We didn't have like one. It was like you had to go against families. It was like families against families. And it was one time a nigga did try to bully me once in high school, and I remember telling my cousin Ernest, and this nigga, I don't know what he did. I would just vent to this nigga. I'm like, nigga, why you beat this nigga up like that? I got suspended because it looked like
you got him on.
Yeah, and I was just venting to this nigga.
Did you have a first love or something in elementary?
You know, son, yes.
Somebody you was crushing on?
100%. Shannon Hayes.
Shannon
Hayes. That's who.
Shannon Hayes?
Shannon Hayes.
Yeah,
it was funny, years later, I mean, this is probably not too long ago, that like DM'd me and she still looked the same and just good people, married now. She's amazing, good people.
Yeah.
But for the longest, because she was like that crush from like kindergarten all the way until I left to go to St. Mel. Like my first Valentine's Day card. So I remember I came home one day, right? And I told my dad, I'm like, you know, I got this girl I like. Can we go to Walgreens? Not Woolworth. Can we go to Woolworth and get the Valentine's Day stuff? He's like, hell no, we gonna make it. Cause we did all our own art projects. So this is the true story. So this nigga had me get this big ass construction paper, look like a book. We made it. We made a Valentine's Day card from scratch. Now this is first grade, remember, first grade. And so, you know, my dad's like, man, you gotta look good too. So like literally, I like put on like a little vest. I had my little chest out. I'm not even making this shit up. The butterfly collar was sitting on the vest, had my little bell bottles on. He sprayed that strong ass Old Spice on me. This all happened. And so I go to school thinking I'm gonna be the shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else dropping off the little tear off cards on Shannon's desk. I show up with this big ass card, smelling strong as fuck. And I put the card on, and she was just like, ugh, what is this? Cause we in first grade. I got this big ass card with all these hearts and all. It's a beautiful gesture. She's like, man, what is this? Everybody started laughing at me and shit. I go to the bathroom, try to wash off the goddamn cologne. I'm fucking pissed. That was the first time I ever looked in a mirror for real. I looked in that mirror in first grade like this, like, you thought I was wiping off makeup the way I was wiping that shit off. But this was the sweetest thing though. Shannon's mom, after school, I guess she told her what happened and gave her the car, pulled me to the side and said, young man, she don't get it now. What you did was really sweet. Don't stop doing that.
Wow.
She don't get it. She basically like, nigga, you before your time. And you smell good. That bathroom, wiping that shit off.
That's crazy.
True story. Shannon Hayes.
Oh man. So you leave elementary school, you go to high school. How's high school?
Man, my freshman year was amazing. You know, I made the basketball team. You know what I mean? That was a big deal. That was like my Urkel moment.
You play ball? What position?
I play point. Nigga, what you think?
Little Ray,
Like
I guess. Yeah, point.
And at that time, I had to be like 4'11". So I mean, definitely a point guard. But I worked on my game that whole summer with my cousin Darrell, who played on varsity, which is where the Lil Rail nickname comes from.
He gave you that?
No. So Lewis Johnson, the captain of the varsity team, gave me the nickname. He came to tryouts. And he saw me balling out or whatever, and he was like, yo, who is that? They was like, oh, that's the Rail cousin. Oh shit, what up, Lil Rail? And I'm like, no, my name Milton. Nah, nigga, it's Lil Rail. I'm like, all right. That's how it is. Gotta have it. Lewis Johnson gave me the nickname. It's been with me since then. It's like, fuck it. Lil Rel. Niggas ain't know my real name till graduation.
That's crazy.
4 years later, like Milton Howard. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, shit, that's Lil Rel.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And so you was balling and high school was good. Did you have a love in high school too?
Freshman year, it was not like that because it was such, I was so having fun with basketball. Like, it was girls I liked, but like, you gotta understand something. That year, Ronnie Fields and Kevin Garnett was at Farragut. So that shit was happening. Like, it was just, the basketball that year was fucking insane. And so I was just enjoying, you know, when I made the team, I was hanging, Lou gave me that nickname. The seniors let me sit with them at lunch. So that changed the game too. Like, all the girls started talking to me because they, all the seniors wanted to talk to the freshmen, and you know how that shit goes. So I was like that weird medium. I'll be back. I got you. You know that's how they used to talk about me. Actually, it's like Lil Rel, like. So I guess this is a crazy story. I was on one of those basketball trips because also I played frost off, but the varsity coaches let me keep the books for the varsity team, so that's why I traveled with the varsity team too. So I did stats and all that stuff, so at the scores table. And so one day, I guess these niggas, I don't know, it might have been HBO late at night or something. And some breasts popped up on TV. And I was like, ooh, she got some big old titties, right? And so them niggas kept doing that shit the whole rest of school. Y'all remember Lil Rel like, ooh, them big ass titties. You know, my voice, there's some big ass titties. Little big old titties. So they would say that shit all the fucking time. Jason Woodard, yeah, that's who used to do that shit. The big ass titties. That's crazy that I remember everybody's full names.
Full name.
It's also kind of funny.
No. You always a super detailed person out the gate. You go down to the minuscule or whatever.
Funny, that's the truth. Which is so weird. Like, if anybody ever like stole my video games, the amount of creative players of niggas from my school, these niggas don't know I'm creating them in my video game. It's kind of insane. It's like, yeah, this nigga's crazy. To this day, as niggas I create that I just known in life as like good basketball players, and I'm like making these niggas in the video game. It's absurd.
You a gamer? You play?
Not really. It's just I like basketball more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I play that more than anything. And I only play now for like the first few weeks, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta get back to work.
So did you play throughout all of high school?
Yeah, I played.
All the way to your senior year?
I played all the way to my senior year. I played that, and I played baseball.
Well, did you go to college?
No. I mean, at some point, you like, nigga, I ain't gonna, like, come on.
I'm not good.
First of all, you know how, as a small point guard, how you have to be like disgustingly good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I balled some niggas at the church league, but.
When was the moment you knew this ain't for me?
This ain't for me, damn. Well, this is what's
gotta be a moment.
What is weird about this is that I was falling in love with stand-up and sketch comedy.
While you was in high school?
Well, I fell in love with that when I was 12.
Right, okay.
And then, like, high school is where I sat, because the first time I saw Delirious was my freshman year. My boy Tony, we was all, like, me and my friends, we literally put in Delirious. And it was out for years. We just, our first time experiencing it in 96. And we was like, yo, this is the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen. And this us only knowing Eddie from the movies. That's how we end up, like, watching Raw again and all that. And then, like, I used to go to this store downtown that sold, like, CDs and cassette tapes. And I actually bought that cassette tape of The Best of Eddie Murphy. Which is why I heard him just from the audio doing all those characters, like the old white man from Coming to America. It was all on that tape. Even like those first bits, like you could start hearing how he created the barbershop character from the bit where the guy gets hit by a car. He got hit by a car, like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I see it. It was like that's when he started creating. You could see that's where he started creating that character.
Yeah.
But it's from that tape. I was obsessed with Eddie Murphy.
Dang, so you was in love with stand-up at that time, but you still was balling.
Yeah.
And then at some point you was like, hooping ain't for me.
I can say it's not that it wasn't for me, it just didn't seem as realistic as maybe becoming a stand-up acting star. Because then I did a play in high school too, around my junior, senior year. And man, just, the teacher let me write my jokes in the scene. So when I got my first big laugh, and I went to Crane High School, so that, them niggas was heckling. You could do I Have a Dream speech and nigga heckle you.
Yeah.
I have a dream. No, you don't, bitch ass nigga. Like, damn. They come speak like, look, y'all can be somebody. No, I don't want to be nobody ugly. That's too ugly as hell. Somebody come trying to say something positive, and they become negative. Like, guess what? None of y'all ain't gonna be shit. No, I try to help these children. They don't want to listen to me. So like to get my first big laugh from that audience was a big deal. It was like, oh, I think this could be my thing.
So your mind is changing at this point,
It's
right?
changing
From
at this
ball
point.
into like,
Yep.
This is something. Which were you planning on going to college?
I fake planned to go to college. Like I was gonna go for like if I could take some acting classes because my grades was okay by the time I got to my senior year because high school became so boring to me. Like I was done with like after my freshman year and all this. I was cool with seniors.
Yeah.
It felt like dang, like I don't want to. I want to go. Like I want to hang out with them. Like this is who I like being around. So it became kind of boring. But the play did revive my belief in like okay, let me just get out of here so I can do. So I knew. Like you remember the Sun Times used to get the Weekend Plus, and they used to have the list of theaters and comedy shows and all that stuff. So I was planning to go to comedy. I was gonna go to All Jokes Aside. I saw a special on like NBC about it.
Yeah.
And my guidance counselor took me up there. And that motherfucker was closed.
Oh shit.
I didn't realize that special was about it closing. We showed up at that fucking door. That motherfucker was closed, nigga. True story. I was like, I was like, all right, I'll just show up at one of these other places when I turn 18.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So you graduate from high school and you instantly go down this path of stand-up.
Yep.
Really?
Right away, yep.
So what was your first place you
The Lions Den is on the north side.
The Lions Den. What's that white boy name that used to always throw shows up there?
Well, Kyle Kinane started there too. I don't know if you remember.
I remember Kyle.
Yeah, that's where I met him at.
Nah, but this
I know who
boy.
I know who you talking about. I don't remember his name either, but that's
head dude. Yeah.
So because I ended up doing I met them there, and then they used to do these other little side shows and on the north side. And now that I think about it, they took what the New York comedians used to do, like you pass out enough flyers, you can get stage time, maybe some money if you get people in there, so that type of system. So I did that with them for a long. Like, the first time my name ever ended up on a flyer was on that flyer. It said Milton Lil Rel Howery, because that's what I used to sign up as. Is Milton Lil Rel Howery.
Wow.
I didn't become Lil Rel until I bombed at Entus.
Entus. Hell no.
I bombed at Entus Damon.
I remember Entus.
And I bummed because I did one of his bits.
Damon's?
Yep, and I didn't realize that's why I got the joke from Comic View. You know how you think you writing some shit? He used to do this joke about all good. Like, you'd be like, oh man, my rent's late, but my mom died. But it's all good. Like how you did. That's what's up. It's the same, it was like, that's what the all good shit used to be. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, right? That's what's up is the new all good. So I went up there and did that shit. Crowd was like, that ain't your bit. And this lady yelled out something. I tried to roast her. And this is when I still didn't have the bass in my voice that I have now. I was like, yeah, lady, you better shut your ass up. It's like hearing a little boy curse. Had no facial hair. At that time, I was like fucking 98 pounds. Man. Skinny as fuck. They was just like, man, if you don't get this little boy off stage. And that's when DJ Dollar Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
Played Someone Please Call 911. That's how they got me off the stage.
Oh, shit.
And Damon was sitting on the side. Damon lit my ass the fuck up. Roasted me. And this would make that night even weirder. That was my first night going to a strip club. So I had to wait on my friend to pick me up. It's raining outside. Damon was like, hey, man, you standing in the rain. You want to wait in the car? I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, what are you talking about? So I was standing like, it was just raining. I'm just like, I'm fine. Dude, come on, get in the car. Yeah, and so I sat there. And I know David gave me this advice he really wanted to. He was forced to do it because I was sitting there like, yeah, man, just keep on writing, man. Just keep trying, brother. You know, I like, nigga, you don't give a fuck about me. And I remember sitting looking straight ahead like, whatever, nigga. You don't mean that shit. But then I came back. This is what's crazy about this story. I came back the next week. Marlon Mitchell was hosting. I decided to go as Lil Rel. I said, fuck the Milton shit. Hopefully that helped him not remember what the fuck I did last week. And it's funny, I had recorded that set, the What I Bought, and my brother was dying laughing. Like, nigga, you going back to this shit? Because once you hooked, you hooked. I don't like to lose.
Come on, man.
So I was like, let me scratch that. Let me write a new set. And I did a whole new set. I had a really good set, actually. Corey Holcomb was closing the show out that night. Was like, hey, shorty, how old are you? I'm like, 19. Hey, he gonna be good. The rest of you niggas is trash. Shorty gonna be all right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you took Milton off.
Took Milton
went by
off.
Lil Rel
By Lil
because
Rel.
of you bombing the.
Yep.
That's crazy. And this was where at?
Entis.
This is at Entis. Damn, that's crazy. No, I remember hearing about you. I remember somebody, I forgot who it was that told me, but they was like, man, you see, there was like, it's a dude named Rel. They didn't say Lil Rel, they said this guy named Rel. He killing it. And I was like this, yeah?
You gave me one of my first tags at the Cotton Club. Yeah, that's when they was doing the shows in that the back room, and I think it might have been my glasses joke. Oh yeah, I used to do the threat like, you say something, I'm gonna knock your damn glasses up, and you gave me like, I forgot what tag. You gave me a great tag. I used not to this day, but when I was still doing it became a great. Yeah. But you was like, yo, you should do this. Like, oh shit. But you understand how happy I was though. Like, yo, Deion Cole gave me a tag to my joke. Yo, nigga, if you do that shit again, you should motherfucking say this shit, nigga. I swear that shit again. And I was like, all right. Hey, Deion Cole. I say niggas full names, nigga. Hey, Deion Cole, I ain't there.
So, dog, so now you bubbling in the city, right?
I'm bubbling, yep.
Bubbling.
And this is the thing about it. I think that started like our mentorship relationship. That's what that became.
Yeah, dog, because dog, you was bubbling in the city, dog. You had the thing that made you stand out, and this is what I try to tell all comics, man, let us know who you are. We need to know who you are, not your jokes. It's who you are. And that was one thing about you. You painted a picture of you growing up on the west side of Chicago with your family and the characters around there, the drunk dude, the motherfucker,
hood rat.
the hood rat. You was listen to me, motherfucking America. Ain't nobody did no motherfucking woman joke, hood rat joke until Rel did it. Rel was the very first comic to do a hood rat joke. I seen it. I saw it with my own eyes. After he did that shit, the next day, everybody and their mama in the world had that joke. And they was doing the verbatim. Am I lying?
Well.
No, am I lying?
Well, let me say this. It's very complicated.
Look at the humbleness.
No, it's because this thing about what I did was I explained what they do. That I did a West Side of Chicago version of what that was. Who honestly I believe probably or either around the same time we did was Benji Brown.
Okay, so
and it was
Benji Brown had Benji Brown had a ghetto girl that he was doing, Kiki.
Yeah.
Kiki was shout out to Benji.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Let me retort.
Yeah.
Let me retort. Benji Brown, shout out to Benji Brown. That Kiki shit, I dare you try to follow that shit.
But this is
you ain't following that Kiki shit.
This is where it becomes very unique at though, right? Because I remember him being on the same show and was both able to do it. Because Mine specifically was based off the girls I saw from the west side of Chicago.
Yes.
These was chicks I dated. These was chicks I grew up with. So like, yeah, boo boo, what that do all day, what that do, all that stuff, which is weird because Benji this is what makes Benji a genius to me. You couldn't steal Kiki from him.
Not at all.
Because he did it so original and Kiki, he did the character, the voice. With me, what always fucked me up was with my comedy was I can explain to you how to steal my joke.
Yo, that's
because the way I would describe it, right? If I'm saying like, ooh, it looked like they grabbing the air, I would say that. And then I'm like, yeah, they would do this. What they do all day, boo-boo. Voice get deep, you dirty. I literally explained to you how to steal my
how
shit.
to steal it. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
And so when I started seeing people do, because that's the difference. I'm like, with me, niggas just started like catching on to it and just doing it.
Yeah, I've seen it happening. I remember I was going to clubs, I was doing shows with people, and I was seeing that character everywhere.
Yeah.
But I wasn't seeing Benji's. Benji's character, Kiki, you can't steal Kiki. Kiki is like a different girl.
Well, that's
a different girl.
It's a different girl. It was more of a Florida girl.
Yeah, it's a Florida
Southern girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, it was interesting where like we had all these different versions of what we seen in our different hoods. The problem was with me was that cats literally just did what I did and made that what they is instead of having an original version of doing that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why like me and Tiffany became real good friends. Tiffany Haddish because
shout out to
Tiff reminded me who the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
That was who, you know what I mean?
She was the girl.
You know what I mean?
She was the girl.
She saw me on Who Got Jokes. She literally came backstage. That's how we met. She's like, we gonna be best friends. I think she told the story on here. But that's exactly what happened. I thought I was doing that shit and I got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
And, you know, Tiff was like, we gonna be best friends.
Killed that shit.
Who the fuck is this ghetto ass girl? Like, we gonna be friends. This is what it is. Here's my number. When you in LA. All right, motherfucker. But that's how we became friends.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you a genius thing that you did too with that character, dog. The wig store. So this is the first time I've seen people do stuff with the microphone stand, a dick, gun. I've seen people. Everybody use the mic stand. I've seen all the mic stand things I can do. When you grab that mic stand and use it as a stick to grab the wig, I don't even think I laughed, dog, because it was so genius. He grabbed the mic stand. He act like he's in a wig store. Like, which one you want? He grabbed the mic stand to act like he was grabbing the wig from up top, doing like this. Oh my God.
The stick man.
The stick man.
The stick man. You go to any hood clothing store, that nigga with that stick, they get shit. Hold on, you want this jacket? Let me see if we got it over here. Niggas good as fuck with that stick. And so here we go. That
every time you grab something, niggas was throwing up.
But this thing about, I've seen this nigga for years before I did on stage. It wasn't until my brother I got him a job at his clothing store when he first got out of jail. And he was so happy to have that job, so he was just sticking everything up. He's like, ooh, I was the only nigga that buying shit. Hold on, you want this silk shirt? Oh, you got this on stage. And it was just so funny to me. Literally, I think that night, wherever I was there, could have been jokes in those Sunday, whatever it was, I was like, yo, this is it. But seeing the audience see it, because one of the things I try to do best, and I think I learned this from J.B. Smoove and Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, is literally painting the picture of the world.
Painting the picture, dog.
And so I'm so descriptive because it's literally just painting the picture of the world so you can envision what the fuck I'm talking about.
Dude, I think that was, you want me to tell you something that's really, I know I gotta keep on. But look, I just want to say this. I never put them both together until they both went together. And I'm about to explain what I'm saying. Your stand-up, I never looked at you, which is bizarre. I never looked at you as an actor. I just looked at you as this brilliant comic who paint these pictures. The pictures were so vivid and they were so great. The preacher, hey man, the preacher with the downloads, the preacher with the iPad.
Downloads, yeah. Let me see.
Let's see, hey,
that's my uncle.
After this,
let me
after
see
we refresh
this,
man.
hey man, we're gonna have to get this going. Let me get this right, hey man. It's just, you know. I mean, but see, this
Pastor with an iPad. Hey,
even
man.
just me doing my dad, Dion,
We
like,
gonna go to Deuteronomy.
damn, you remember that shit real good.
Dog, I
Yeah.
remember Geniuses. That's what I remember. And so therefore, dog, seeing that, seeing these bits, it's like, they like moments, dog. They classic. Your auntie with the cigarettes.
Oh, my mama, yep.
Your mama with the cigarette. Dog, I remember all of that shit, right? Never looked at you as an actor. When that's all the fuck you was doing was acting.
Yep.
You get what I mean?
Yep.
So dog, when you would start going out for these parts and you start like doing these films and shit, it didn't even, I was like this, damn, Rail got that. Damn, Rail got that. That's dope. I'm so proud of him. Oh my damn, Rail got, still not putting in my mind that this motherfucker been doing this shit from ways back. He been doing that. And then one day it clicked, dog. I was like, oh, right.
This one I knew I could act. It was really when I was at Providence St. Mel, 12 years old. I saw auditions for the high school play because it was also grammar school through high school. And 12 years old, went in there, auditioned to play a doctor. Like, and I killed that
12.
shit. At 12. And I was like, oh, I can act. This is a real role.
Wow.
I made the high school play. They didn't even say I could audition. I just fucking showed up and read the fuck out of it.
That's crazy.
But that's when I knew. But then also, once again, Eddie Murphy, if you watch, and this is why sometimes people are like, I'm a fan of Eddie Murphy. I'm like, I hear you. I'm like, the way people look at how Kobe was obsessed with Michael Jordan, that's how I was obsessed with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So if you watch how I've been able to structure how I do everything from my bits to everything, it's literally based off watching Eddie Murphy, which is why like, you know, me having a sketch series, it was the first series I was in. Like,
that was
Eddie Murphy doing SNL. But also that's how I can play with doing all these different fucking characters. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had my sitcom, I had a different character I did every episode. That's
you did.
Eddie Murphy. Everything, like when I brought up the Aunt Bunny joke, him falling down the stairs, it was crazy how you could, think about it, I had the tape. So fuck watching the video shit.
Yeah.
The audio of it. He was painting such a good fucking picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how you gotta do stand-up.
Yeah.
I gotta paint the fucking picture.
Yeah.
I gotta paint the picture. And the thing about it is, when I first started, I was just doing jokes. It wasn't until Wildcat Michi, shout out to them.
Shout out to Wildcat, shout out to Michi.
You know, we were roommates and we was on one of our road trips. And I was telling them, I never did this on stage, but it was about me and my brothers eating these ketchup packets. But I would just tell all these random ass stories. And one day them niggas was like, nigga, why you not doing this shit on stage? You telling us this shit all the time. Why you not doing it on stage? I'm like, ain't nobody gonna laugh at my family and my stories. Like, yeah, they are. That's fuck the jokes. This is way funnier. And then Michi kind of pulled some bullshit like, what, you scared or something? And that fucking pissed me off. So when I went on stage, I think maybe that night or wherever we went, and I went out there and I started doing my mom and my dad and seeing people react to it. I'm like, damn, all right, let me tell these fucking stories. But then it's from that, once again, that Eddie Murphy school of it, where it's like, all right, let me explain what the scenario is and let me act that shit out. And then once I saw JB Smooth, I'm like, well, that's how you milk a fucking bit.
JB was a monster.
Man, but like you said, Dion, I'm not surprised he's a good actor. I'm not surprised he did what he did on Curb. If you look at what he was doing on stage, it makes fucking sense.
He's another one. I don't know why I don't look at comics. Well, then, I do now. But I don't know why back then I would look at comics as comics. And I wouldn't look at them as actors. Because I love their comedy, I couldn't see them no other way.
Well, that goes for you too, right? So this is interesting about you is that your style of comedy made sense for like when I saw you in The Harder They Fall.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this delivery of it, this chill shit. It could be cynical if that's where it has to go.
Yeah.
You already know how to deliver that shit that way.
Yeah.
So like I get on comics all the time, like nigga, the ones who be like, they get nervous when they read the script I'm like, fam, you niggas is acting on stage all day long.
Yeah, already.
You just in your head about this shit.
Yeah.
I already knew that shit.
Yeah.
I knew once you gave me an acting gig, nigga, that's why people like, you never took classes? And I'm like,
see, I think like the comic that can do that. I think like that. And I think like they think, which is, this is comedy. They don't think that this is acting.
Yeah.
They think that this is comedy. And then when they go into acting, they try to act like this is a whole different thing.
And it's not.
When it's not.
It's the same muscle.
Same exact motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Dog. You just have to apply that to this character and to what you do. All right. So look. So now you bubbling, right? You leave the city, right? What made you leave Chicago?
It's when Friends of the People got picked up. So I never left just to leave. You know, I left, nigga, I needed a deal.
Yeah. No, for real.
And so the show got picked up and I moved to New York. So I left Chicago, went to New York for a few years to shoot Friends of the People.
Yeah.
We was there. We was True TV's first scripted series.
Yeah.
And so we were all stars of it, writers and producers. So our writer's room was just us. Yeah. Every sketch, everything was all of us from my brain. So my first sketch I ever wrote and seeing it on TV was fucking crazy. It was the Beat It game versus the Real Game sketch.
Yeah.
That was my first sketch.
Dude, it was so dope seeing you on that too though, dog, and holding your own.
Yeah.
And it made sense, you know what I mean, with your stand-up and you being a part of that. So then
Well, all because of In Living Color. So I got the In Living Color reboot.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that and it didn't go.
It didn't go. But we shot it. We shot the special. It was a crazy experience because I'm talking about from the beginning of it, it was crazy. Like even just like when we all heard the Living Color was coming back, at that time people didn't want to give me the information. So nobody wouldn't tell me where to send my tapes and stuff like that.
Wow.
I had to hit Damon Jr. like, man, something you can do? He's like, I can only imagine everybody was hitting that nigga up. He was like, yeah, I think that's my uncle, so. And so I did.
Shout out to Damon.
But you know how they found me though, right? So it wasn't because of the audition tape, because Calvin Evans ended up, shout out to Calvin Evans, ended up telling me where I could send my tape and stuff like that. But they was watching somebody else's video on YouTube. And you know how another video pops up afterwards. Some random motherfucker recorded one of the shows that on 100 and something. They weren't even supposed to record my set. Posted that shit. That popped up after whoever the fuck they was watching. Keenan saw that, was like, yo, who the fuck is that?
Damn.
And then that's when they hit me in knowledge up and asked us, shout out to Shauna Gar, who championed me for this, hit me up. And we sent, and what's crazy, something about being prepared, bruh. Like me and Knowledge was filming all this random stuff for like just filming stuff. So when they asked for footage, we was like, nigga, do we have it?
Yeah.
We was like, pew, 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 pew. Sometimes you don't know why you doing something.
Yeah.
But we were just ready and sent them all that stuff. And then I had to go to New York to showcase. And I had nobody in the audience. It was just me and Knowledge. And so you could tell it was people that brought their families, so niggas was trying not to laugh. And I'm doing my best. I'm sweating. I'm like performing my ass off. And Keenan was there, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And even afterwards, I had this great set. Shauna Gar came in and gave me a hug. Like, we didn't even know who she was at that time. We only like talked on the phone. And she hugged us like, that's what I'm talking about. Who the fuck is this lady? She's like, I'm Shauna Gar. I'm like, thank you, Shauna. She's like, you killed that shit. Fucking perfect. Yeah. Because she was really rooting for me.
Yeah, that's dope.
And but Keenan was funny because I saw Keenan after the show and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. I'm like, hey Keenan, what's up? Hey, yeah, man. I'm like, so what you think? He's like, it's cool. And then we went in this limo and got the fuck out. I'm like, that must have been the last time I seen niggas get in limos was that day. I'm like, damn, I guess it's okay. But then I got the call for the callbacks in LA. And everybody was there, my nigga. Kel Mitchell, Jermaine Fowler. That's when me and Jermaine met.
Yeah.
Cause we both got casted on In Living Color. That's how we became friends.
Yeah. That whole group of We Are the People.
Friends of the People, yeah.
Friends of the People. That was a talented group of people. And to this day, all you motherfuckers is working like a motherfucker. It's almost weird how all y'all got together.
Montreal is where it happened at. So
Montreal Comedy
Festival, yeah. I got that year I made that Variety 12 to watch this.
Yeah.
But also that was when I found out that Living Color wasn't coming on. David Allegre's like, David, he's such a he's a good dude, but he could be a jerk at times. Like, yeah, it's not gonna get picked up. The fuck? So I called my team like, David Allegre said, he's like, yeah, that's what we're hearing. I'm like, well, I gotta hear from him. I'm down there being celebrated. This shit ain't coming out. He's like, gotta make some shit out. And so, it didn't happen. So I was like, kind of like, at one of the after parties, a little lit. It was weird, because that was a weird year. That's why I met Jordan Peele, and Bill became cool.
Yeah,
That was
that's
fucking,
dope.
that weird ass year was me and Jordan becoming cool, was me meeting the Lucas brothers, and Jermaine, and Josh Rabinowitz, and Kevin Barnett, and Avi Gilbert, who's my manager now, was just managing them at the time.
Right.
And I was like, man, fuck this shit. Let's do our own motherfucking sketch show.
Right.
That's after like 3 Hennessy's. Let's do our own goddamn sketch. And man, Avi called me next week. It's like, can you get to New York?
Dang.
We can. I set up some pitches.
Yeah.
And we all met maybe one day, figured out what our sketch series is and our pitch. And man, we sold our first pilot, which was called Legion of Goons, to Comedy Central. We left the room and Avi came out downstairs like this.
Dang.
Like, oh shit, we sold it? And yeah, that was but all of us met at the festival and just became real cool.
That's
crazy.
how that shit. That's so dope, dog. That's how things happen when they come together and they supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Just a bunch of, but what I love about them though, man, because I came up in, the circuit and at the crib, and it was a little more cutthroat.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I mean? Everybody wanted to fucking be this shit, and that's what it is. Them people, them young people, and because I was the only one at the time with kids, so I had more pressure on me. Like, nigga, we was getting up per diem from a living color. I was sitting there home for diapers.
Oh, come on now.
You're not gonna eat with this? No, nigga, we need diapers at home. Shit. Sitting per diem home for diapers. But yeah, but they was so in love with comedy.
Yeah.
They love this shit. It was almost like I picked up some of that bitterness a little bit and no idea until I got around these happy motherfuckers who was okay with bombing and like just because they like love going up. I want to try something. I'm like, damn.
Try some different
I'm around
stuff.
people that just want to rip.
Yeah.
You scared to bomb because but these motherfuckers, at some point we all would tease it. We would have fun watching the nigga bomb.
Yeah.
It was just fun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but that's because you're going out in this creative space, like just throwing shit out there.
Yeah.
And so I learned how to write because of them. Everything is because of that group. And we did that show. It was like going to camp, man. That shit was one of the greatest experiences.
That's what I'm saying, man. All y'all came out of there unscathed by the industry and all just flourished and shit.
Can you believe that? Like the Lucas brothers and everybody.
It's crazy. That whole group was all y'all motherfuckers was still on fire.
Yeah.
And shit. So you leave there and then you get picked up by the Carmichael show, right?
So we was doing that at the same time, which was crazy.
Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah, so Carmichael Show and Friends of the People. Matter of fact, Gerard would come to our writer's room and pitch sketches sometimes.
Really?
We sent him a couple of checks because it's a couple of things we ended up doing.
Wow.
But we were all friends.
Yeah.
But Gerard was telling me about his show. He's like, this was funny about Gerard. The first version of whatever the Carmichael Show was about him and his friends. I did the character totally different than how he wrote it. NBC loved me. Everybody loved me. And Gerard was like, I'm like, Gerard, what's the fucking problem? You told me you want me to audition for this shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but you did the character different than I wrote it. And so, I'm like, what the fuck? So you don't want me to do it? Everybody liked me, the executives, everything. But he's a very specific guy.
Yeah.
But then when he rewrote it, because that was when he did the pilot presentation. When he rewrote the pilot, he did it with the family. And then he based Bobby based on how I perform it.
Dang.
And so, by that time, that shit just fell in line. It was cool.
It was a
both
great show, though.
Man, it was fucking...
Tiffany, you, Gerard
That shit was
great.
crazy.
David Allen Greer.
Loretta Devine.
I mean, the cast was...
And it was crazy. But the writing was phenomenal. Gerard took that script home every night.
What happened with that show? Why did it go away?
They wanted to give us, I think, give us fewer episodes. Instead of 12, it'd be 10.
Yeah.
And then Gerard was trying to get me and Tiffany raises too. Because at that time, Girls Trip and Get Out came out.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, they should be getting
right
more
after
money.
that, right?
Yeah. Well, no, during it. We was getting standing ovations on set when we walked on from the crew and everybody being proud of us. Yeah. And so all this was happening at the same time. And Gerard when he called me, I don't know when he called everybody else, but it was like, look, y'all, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. I'm tired of going back and forth with them. I'm gonna walk away.
Damn.
So he walked away from the shit because, you know, he felt like we deserved more, and he was, you know, and I appreciate him for that.
Nah, that's real.
Also, it gave us freedom to go do our own shit, which why I ended up doing the rail show.
That's dope. Nah, I always thought he was like, Gerard was one of the funniest motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? I'll tell you one of his jokes. He said, this is when I was like, this motherfucker's a genius. He said, you can tell a person's success by how far away their bedroom is from their front door. And I was like, oh my God. That is the greatest shit I ever heard. It was so Dion-ish, like a motherfucker, that I fell in love with that nigga. Like, I was obsessed with Gerard and all that. I was like, he is so brilliant. And then when everybody was trying to give him a special, and he was like, I don't want none of y'all deals. This nigga was turning out special deals because he wanted to do an HBO special.
Yep.
He wanted that so bad that niggas throwing them all Netflix, everybody, and he was like, I want an HBO deal. I don't know why he was like that, but he stood on business and he did his thing or whatever. And so shout out to Gerard. I had no idea Gerard was gay though. I had no idea. You knew?
It was weird because like,
and there's no problem.
No. Me and him talk about this all the time because you just wasn't sure, right?
So he knew he was gay. He just wasn't sure.
I don't think he wasn't sure. He didn't feel comfortable. You know, he's from North Carolina, black family, church people. It was him trying to figure out when he was comfortable with coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was doing like, you know, at that time I knew he was bisexual.
You did?
It's my friend, nigga.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Somebody
go get on some hoes. No.
But see, that's but see, it's a generational thing. Them that younger generation has they're way more comfortable with certain things. Yeah. It's like niggas it's so funny because I've been friends with both sides of that shit.
Yeah.
With them niggas, it's niggas I think is gay to this day. They'll never say it.
Yeah. Old niggas,
they're from this place where they can't say it.
Right.
Gerard was always like, yo, you know, shit, I be having girls come through, this nigga coming through. I'm like, oh, okay.
He ain't never came off like, I mean, but it wasn't like I was on the phone with Gerard neither all the time hanging out. But when we hung out, it was never no inkling of that. But it blew my mind.
He's a good example of, for all of us, even just all of our friendship of, like I don't care about that shit.
Right.
Like,
no,
but we're friends, so like being open about that.
Absolutely.
It was weird. I'm like, nigga, when he told me he was gay, like I'm gay, I'm gay, real. I'm like, no, nigga.
See, I
like, you know what I mean? You fucking niggas.
Knew.
Like, I don't.
He fucking niggas.
They're like, no, I mean, like, why would I know you gay? That don't change shit, nigga. You're still my little brother. You know, so but it was interesting hearing him he was kind of relieved by a lot of us being like, okay, but I didn't realize that meant a lot for him to come out and say it like that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it was 1 foot in, 1 foot out in a way.
See, I don't have no problem. I ain't got a problem with nobody being gay, none of that. I mean, we got hella gay friends, gay motherfuckers that work with us, some of the best, most caring people in the world. I'm like a lot of gay people, whatever. But when you hear that somebody gay that you didn't know, who didn't act gay, it always makes me go, word? Like Ricky Martin. When I found out Ricky Martin was gay, I was like this, word? Other people be like, they knew he was gay. Ain't nobody knew Ricky Martin was gay.
Yo, that's what's up.
No, that ain't what's up. No. Dude.
I was like, I can't believe he's straight. Nigga with the silk shirts and with his hips. That brother straight. Okay.
There was so many women that wanted him.
But that's what I'm saying.
That shocked the world.
That's what's interesting about Gerard. Like, it was females I loved that was crushing on this nigga.
Dog, my cousin Leslie, dog, he was married. All the women loved him. Man, when I found out he was gay, I was like, what? I always had that what moment. Like, it's no disrespect. It's just what?
But see, that's why I'm proud of Gerard too, because I'm glad he did it on the special.
He did that though, didn't he?
But then he did the whole HBO thing with his parents.
Did that, yeah.
Like, it was so fascinating to watch somebody be that open about.
He did it.
All of it. You know what I'm saying?
His show was wild though.
It was wild, but it was honest.
Why ain't had no niggas on there though?
What you mean?
He was only dating white dudes.
It's no different from niggas that like white girls.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Right?
So it's equivalent to niggas that only I like my ocean.
He like Tyler.
Open the ocean. He like white chicks.
That's what I'm saying. You know, cats have their.
But a Hispanic, white, whatever. That's
you didn't put him out there.
Yeah. Well, you know. He out there himself.
Yeah. I mean, everybody got whatever their.
So his thing is white boys. So
I can't say that because he also
I love Gerard, but
he also like, you know, he was crushing on Tyler.
Oh yeah, he did crush on Tyler. That's right.
But it's really because it's two niggas that don't probably like black guys. I'm joking.
That's what's up.
That's funny you say, but I don't know. It's
funny.
I'm glad he's happy though.
Nah, man. Shout out to motherfucking Gerard Carmichael, one of the greatest stand-ups that ever did it. Always, you know, we always let Gerard, definitely. So, dog, after Carmichael, while doing Carmichael, you do Get Out.
So Get Out comes out. That shit
I went to the movie with you.
Yeah, yeah.
When it came out.
Yep.
And I sat there with you, and I kept,
with me, you, my friend Naya Rivera.
And we sat there, and I was looking at your performance at the screen, and I kept looking at you like this. And then I look back at the screen, and I look at you, and you was just sitting there like, "You like it? You like it?" And I'm like, "You are out of here." I just kept going. You are out of here. Like, you're out of here. It wasn't even. That shit didn't even look like it was wrote. It just looked like you became this character. It was so simple, best friend shit.
That's crazy too. Because I gotta remember that. I'm trying to sit in that a little bit where like, yeah, like it was a moment of like going to movies with my friends. See, y'all was the first group I went with.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's, you know, with the, you know, my friends of the people cats. Yeah. I went with like almost 12 different groups of friends to go see this fucking movie.
For sure, and you should.
Which to this day, I might have seen that more than I should have when it was a movie. But I enjoy watching people experience it.
Dude, it was
so fun to watch people experience all the way to the end and everything. It's like, oh yeah.
It was
But it's funny, I do remember like literally you was like this every few minutes like.
I just kept looking at you like, dog.
Yeah.
This shit is out of here. Like, I like going to the movies too. Like, if I'm in a movie, like, I remember going to see Color Purple, but I be forgetting that a lot of characters I play are unrecognizable and shit sometimes. And I heard these women sitting next to me, they're like, they ought to, because I was playing the father, they're like, they ought to cut his dick off, fuck him. I'm sitting there like, what? Like, they had no idea it was me at all. Like nobody never knows me and shit. Like,
it's shit you've like. But you know what's funny? Even with that, right? Like before Get Out came out, watching like, for instance, watching you on Conan and do that, and you at home like, oh shit, Dion's on fucking Conan, yo, this is crazy.
Crazy.
Or like when I started, you know, I saw Gerard in Transformers, and then I saw Tiffany in Keanu. And
didn't she kill Keanu?
Man, she was. But even watching Derail, like it was watching all y'all on stuff. That's how I knew I was getting closer. The more I saw my friends, like,
yeah,
and I'm supporting. I'm actually watching all this stuff to support.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh shit, I'm close.
Yeah,
I gotta be close. These are the people I'm around.
Yeah.
There's no way this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm right next to these niggas.
No, dude, and you still killing it. You kill Get Out. Get Out wasn't nominated though, was it?
Yeah, it was. It was nominated for Best Picture. It was Jordan won for Best
It was
Original.
best Oscar.
Yeah,
It was Best
we
Picture.
lost
Yeah.
to Shape of Water.
Sure did.
And I know people get tired of me talking shit about that damn movie. We lost to somebody fucking a fish. That movie didn't make no fucking sense.
Yo.
But it was also, that's why like I'm interested seeing what sinners do, but like it's scary where like they hype all this up and we was all excited about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sinners gotta leave with something.
Yeah, I hope it leads with, but it's tough because sometimes you think like, oh, are they gonna pull the glass slipper shit? Like, cause that's what it felt like. If they had put the camera on me at the Oscars when we lost, I was like, I was so fucking mad about that shit. But Jordan got Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah, he did. How much did Get Out cost to make?
Man, honestly, when I first signed on to do it, and people keep changing this budget all the time, it was at like $2 million. Cause
It cost $2 million.
I got paid scale for that. And they gave me back end. My first back end check, they delivered to me. They had a nigga dressed in a TSA uniform, dropped the check off to my house. Jason Blum, shout out to Jason Blum. I woke them damn kids up like, we going shopping, nigga. Cause I didn't even think about that. Like they delivered my back end check to me in person. That's how special that shit was.
Dog.
I thought they was just giving me a cake because we had made $100 million. Niggas like, oh yeah, he pulled the check out of his pocket. And I'm like,
dude, look.
Shibbity dildo.
$2 million to make, and that motherfucker made what, 300
Boy,
million?
this thing too, you gotta add more to it because
The marketing and all
well, no,
that.
it was so good. They gave him money for those reshoots. So we reshot the ending and some other things. So he got a couple more million from that.
So let's say 4.
About 4 or 5.
4 or 5,
Yeah.
right? And that motherfucker made 300 million?
Like like 150 or something like that.
And hell no.
He
That
was only-
motherfucker made 200
Maybe
during the box office.
Maybe like 200 as far as box office. I thought it was maybe just 150 in the box office, but it could be more.
So I was thinking at least another $150 after the box office.
That shit, think about this. You got, yeah, it did what it did. Cause it was like I still get really nice back end
Yeah, I'm
residual checks from that
sure.
fucking movie. Yeah.
I'm sure, dog. That's
crazy.
great. What?
Over 255 million worldwide.
It's
To
crazy.
this day.
Well, no, that's what it made at the box office.
Oh,
It was over 255 million worldwide.
255 million worldwide.
$5 million production budget.
How much what?
$4.5 million.
$4.5 million budget, and they made 255.
Over 200.
$250 million in profit.
It earned a net profit of approximately 124.3 million.
Wow. God damn. So imagine all them. I got a big ass check.
I know you did.
So I can only imagine what Jordan and everybody else got.
Your Jordans was looking really crispy after that. I was looking at your shoes, nigga. Your shit was crispier and crispier after that. After you got that shit.
Nigga, I got
These
that.
niggas walking around with the box still on these motherfuckers.
But you know what's interesting? That's funny too, because it's like that's around the time. Well, Friends of the People was when I started making money to me for real, what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then being able to save for real with Carmichael Show and getting, because I'm ghetto, nigga. So I'm cool with every accountant. So I was getting my checks. Like for Carmichael Show and Friends of the People, I would go pick my check up, nigga, like I'm at a job. Loretta Devine was like, wait a minute, they give you your check? Like, yeah, nigga, I became cool with this nigga. I could get my check. I went to the bank right after work, nigga, like I was at a 9 to 5, nigga. They didn't want to cash the person. They like, hey man, you should have to make them phone calls. They like, this nigga really? Yeah. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy. So look, you do have to Get Out, dog. You just do a slew of number ones. How many movies you been in?
I counted really since Get Out, maybe it's either 40 something or I'm right at 50. Yeah, it's getting there.
Wow.
And it's crazy because it's like
And I'm not bullshitting. I'm just going to say, I think out of the 50 movies, 45 or 50 were number ones. I mean, 45 or 40.
man, and there's different versions of it, right? Because you have stuff that was number one, like Vacation Friends 1 and 2 did really well. Free Guy did really well.
Number one.
Judas and the Black Messiah came out around that time.
Number one.
But it was
nominated.
Oscar
nominated.
That means I'm in 2 films.
2 films.
Bird Box broke the
Bird
record
Box
at the time.
Bird Box sent you through the roof. I mean, Get Out sent you through the roof. Bird Box showed this ain't no fluke.
This ain't no fluke. Uncle Drew did pretty good.
Uncle Drew did really good. Dog.
I've been in a lot of cool shit.
You've been in a lot of. What about that? The one with Eric Andre.
Oh, Bad Trip.
Bad
That
Trip
did
was
well.
crazy.
Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2. Dog, like on some real shit though. Like niggas is so proud of you in Chicago, and they hate on you because they proud of you. Hate ain't nothing but love with a mask on. You know that all the time, right?
Yep.
Motherfuckers are so proud of you that you get down and you doing these shits and you blowing up, dog. And the way that you are on this movie scale is crazy, right? But I honestly think that your ass, let me tell you, can I be honest with you on this shit?
What?
It's sometimes I be looking at you when we be out and I love you, nigga. It still look like you ain't satisfied.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just being honest.
I'm not. Like
dog,
that's
you be
I'm,
like
I'm
your
a,
face.
I'm a Michael
You be
Jordan.
a
This is why I love Last Dance so much.
Dude, I love you, dog, but you be around this motherfucker like, congratulations, Ray, y'all number one. You be like this. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. I be like, what's real?
I'm not, I can't, I have such a high, like where I'm at now, like, just where I've shifted a bit as far, directing and producing more and writing more. Like, my goals, I look at George Lucas, I look at Spielberg, I look at, Spike Lee, I look at Rob Reiner, I look at Mel Brooks, I look at, the Malcolm Lees, I look at John Singleton. I'm looking at all these motherfuckers and I'm like, I'm coming. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
now I want to be like in this director lane of like, no, I want you motherfuckers in 5 years to start having an aggressive conversation about like, this nigga he's helped. I like that comedy is going through what it's going through because it opens the door to like, who can help get this shit back to the plateau what it was, as far as features goes and television shows, even in the stand-up space. I'm like so involved in so much shit because now I'm thinking like a mogul. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one of the reasons why I respect Tyler Perry so much. I'm like, I think sometimes we'll look at people, but when we should be looking up at people.
No, you moving real mogul-y. I'm just gonna make that word up. Real mogul.
That's this season for me.
You're moving very mogul-y right now. But I do want to say this, and this is what I've learned, man, in recent years. It don't matter the amount of success. If it's still a successful moment in your life, then it's a successful moment in your life. If you was on fries at Burger King and you became a manager, that's a successful moment.
Well, I celebrate it, but I celebrate it. This is the thing about it.
This is what I don't see.
This is because I don't do it in this bigger, sometimes I think people want you to celebrate in front of them.
Yeah.
Which is
weird. Very weird.
But for me, I look at like, my faith and who I am. The celebration is always when I'm with my family. Like some of my favorite moments of being celebrated is around people that I fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when my dad saw Uncle Drew, that was just a special moment because, I don't know why he fucking loved that movie.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, Get Out was cool, but Uncle Drew, I'm like, nigga, this was nominated for an Oscar. Like, man, Get Out ain't nothing new shit. We been knowing they been doing that. Like, that's what he said. That's exactly what that nigga said. But Uncle Drew, woo, they even thought, he fucking loved that movie. Yeah. But once again, it was always those moments when I see, like when I go back to Chicago and I do those screenings and my family wears they have these literally made these shirts that say Lil Rel Fam. They've been wearing them since Get Out. To the same t-shirts. Now the tough part about it is, when I look at those pictures, as time has went on, we start losing people. And so you start, but then I'm like, damn, thank God for those moments.
See, I like I say, and I'm not big on celebration. I'm not big on that like that at all, you know. But I have learned in recent years that you got to enjoy some of this shit while it's happening.
I do.
You really do because I've been a workaholic where I go, yeah, that's cool, but let me. Sometimes I ain't saying you got to celebrate long, but it's just a moment where you like, man, this happened.
But
You know
Dion,
what
I
mean?
do
And
it
then
all
you
the
do it.
time. I sit with God all
That's
the time.
good.
I'm
good
so
to hear you
thankful.
saying that
Yeah,
because when
yeah.
I see you,
Yeah,
you
I
be
don't.
chilling
It's
like
because publicly people just make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how legit that shit is. You don't.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you'll be celebrated, and I think them be the same niggas that'll be online
talking
as
shit
a
about
bot
you and
saying some
shit.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, why I gotta do this in front of these niggas?
Yeah. No, I hear you. I just be so it's not celebrating. It's just I guess it is, but it's you really just not marveling, but you just going, man, this happened, it's good, this happy for what's going on and all that. You know what I
I
mean?
let the moments have, like, I remember my special I did at the Chicago Theater. Like, if you watch the end of it, it's just me standing on stage watching that shit.
Yeah, you did.
And then I went backstage and I didn't have a bunch of people back there. I ain't had nobody back there. I was at that back there balling just in thankfulness.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah.
And so like I've had these, even like just, we just buried my dad a few months ago.
Yeah, condolences too on that.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Lil Grease, hey, that's what's up. But
I got it right, Father. I got it right.
that's so funny.
I thought to say that.
I know you wanted to. I saw your lips go.
I said, hey,
Condolences. He was like,
I want to say that's what's up, but I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. No.
no, but I was in a place of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so grateful for how I was raised. And a lot of times we only brag about people, that come from like broken homes and broken situations. But I am a product of being raised right and being loved on and being supported creatively. You know what I'm saying? I told you me and my dad made a Valentine's Day card. I remember I wrote a book in 4th grade, like a little book. It was like a contest.
Yeah.
And my dad did all the illustrations for it. You know what I'm saying? And I went like all the way downstate and everything with my little book I wrote in 4th grade. Peter and the Magic Sword.
Yeah.
But when I was going through my dad's pictures, me and my brother, I wrote his obituary and all that stuff. Literally what fell out was the book in mint condition. I did that shit. I'm 46, 4th grade. I'm like, he kept it this fucking long?
That's wow.
And so, I was looking at that like, see, this is what I'm talking about though. Like this moment in 4th grade of him saying, hey, you got a story you want to write it. I do the illustrations. We're going to support you.
Yeah.
I should be who I am.
Yeah. On some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is a product of that dope shit.
Yeah. You, and to make you who you are, whatever. One of the guys, and I swear I'm not. I'm just bringing up things. So back to your career, right? You blowing up. You this, you that. You the man. You got these specials. You got these movies. You got all this shit going on, right? Did it change who Rail was? Like, are you now different?
I'm different. I'm different not because of that stuff, but I'm just different in general. Like, you make a choice. Cause if I could be honest, all that good stuff was happening. I guess it goes back to you saying that I wasn't celebrating myself, but I didn't necessarily feel present a lot of the times. So when I stopped drinking and even just taking this health journey.
I miss drunk Rail. But anyway, go ahead.
Nigga, if I said I miss drunk Dion, you was still on me. You would punch me in my goddamn, even though it was a lot of funny moments, you would punch me in my fucking
I'm just fucking. Boy, drunk Rail and drunk D, I was
Nigga.
a motherfucker.
And I'm glad we are here, because you know some other niggas was here, they couldn't wait to tell some stories. They'd be like, you remember that time? Man, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, we both been through it, so we like, we don't have to talk about it. You know what I mean?
We just look like, yeah, you that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, drunk, well, drink me out some motherfucker.
Sometimes.
No, but like,
But that's what I'm saying. I became more present. Like, I've been, like, where I'm at now in my life, like, I'm so much more present because I feel like I didn't experience it a lot of the times. I think even with the success of Get Out and all this stuff, I think it was just, well, this therapy helped too. Like, grieving my mom's death, I didn't do that properly as much as I thought I did. I more or less was like, I became a workaholic because I didn't know how to deal with that shit for years, which is crazy. And, shit was painful. Then losing my brother, it was all this shit had this pain attached to it. And I didn't know what to do with grief, or I didn't really understand that shit at the time. And once I went to therapy, once I went on this really beautiful journey, that really started really in quarantine in a way, when you had to sit with yourself.
yeah.
And those days by myself, I'm like, damn, like, you had to really face like, okay, like, we need to talk about some of this shit. You know what I mean? You've been moving, so you ain't been paying attention to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started meeting with my therapist and really talking all this stuff out and just wanting to better myself, then that was a war too, right? Like, you're growing, becoming a better person, but you fighting this old you too.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew I had to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Because it was too attached to too much of my old shit.
I remember people were going around saying this too. I don't know if it had something to do with you drinking or not, but they were going around, they was just like, Real is like super fucking arrogant. Like, he's the most arrogant motherfucker in the business and stuff like that. Did you hear that before?
Yeah, and that still exists, but if I could I'm gonna be very candid on your podcast. I ain't never said this shit. But that comes from a lot of these niggas that sellouts. My blackness come off as arrogance to them. No, it really does.
Yeah.
And when you hold people accountable when they're not like running their sets right, they're lying ass producers, they're pushover ass directors, and all that sellout shit, and you go on these podcasts and do these interviews and say you for black people, and I really see how you fucking move.
Yeah.
See, I wear glasses and I'm a little short black dude. They don't expect me to have the type of blackness I have on me. You understand what I'm saying? So when you that person, that's where that comes from.
Oh, yeah.
But let me say this, I own some of it. I could have delivered. See, I was Chicago too a lot of times. A little too Chicago.
Come on now.
You call somebody a goofy ass nigga in Chicago, we kind of don't go too offended by it.
Yeah.
You call somebody a goofy ass nigga they gonna be really insulted.
Yeah.
Get your
They don't
goofy ass
get
outta
it.
here. Why would you say that? But a lot of those moments came from, and I had to learn it the hard way, where it's like, every moment don't require me to like overly stand up for myself.
Yeah.
I gotta learn, like, this is what this situation is, nigga. You are not a producer on this. So you really ain't got no say on this.
Yeah.
I know you sitting there watching how these niggas move.
Yeah, no real.
Or even just like somebody trying to pitch you a joke and you know it's bad. He's like, but if I say this terrible joke, it's gonna fall on me.
Yeah.
But I used to be like, nigga, this ain't funny. I ain't doing this shit. I've literally told producers, like, look, how about we do this? Let's go on stage tonight. Whoever the funniest, that's who the fuck we gonna listen to. Like, this nigga crazy. But I mean, a lot of that, I don't want to blame drinking for that, but I think some of that shit was just like, I grew up in a very militant, very like stand up for yourself ass family. And I had to learn to adjust that a bit. It was just too loud.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be like that with everything, nigga.
As long as you know that.
But I own that. But it's honestly mostly from our people though. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate. But it's like, the reason why I'm still successful, because niggas ain't got no power.
Yeah.
You can't stop shit.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, a star is a star is a star.
I mean, your relationships is who it is, but like, what do you know? Because I was talking. I mean, me and Jesse Collins having a really honest conversation. That's what's crazy too. I have some great relationships with people. So like, as much as say it's like 20 niggas that say that, the 5 powerful niggas fuck with me.
Yeah, right.
Because I was able to have very honest conversations with them.
Yeah.
And I had to own that too, because I'm like, man, real, you did go hard a couple times, man.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. Once again, I went to therapy and I talked this shit out. And you know, a lot of that shit was my persona shit too. Like I let my persona run things.
Yeah.
Like when I have my sitcom, I wish I would have been like more open to like the collaboration process. But I was like trying to show my boss shit. Whatever I thought a boss was. But you talking about a nigga that grew up in the 90s looking at Dame Dash and you know, Diddy, like as far as what we thought bosses was. Like, yeah, motherfucker, that rah rah rah. Instead of like you learn what like a Shonda Rhimes did, who asked questions when she was in that position.
Yeah.
She didn't act like she knew everything. She asked questions.
Yeah.
And people became way more open to want to work with her and give her shit because she was way more humbler with that. For me, I was like, let the persona act like I'm the shit. I'll be like giving notes in the writer's room, and then I'll go in my office like, what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I rather had a persona show that because I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, how would you know?
Yeah.
You ain't never had this before. You the first person in your family to do this shit.
You're learning on the job.
No.
You're learning on the job, dog. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
And so, like, you know, but I'll say, I mean, I did say that honest thing, but, you know, it is back and forth. And I go back and forth with that now. Like, I've just been smarter. Like, if I feel a certain way about certain people, I won't work with them. Yeah. Because everybody I've worked with that I did think, like, I don't know if I want to work with these niggas because I don't like how they move. It was, to me, a dumb call.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, you knew. You know what I'm saying? You knew that's what it was going to be, fam. Yeah. And so, like, you know, it's unfortunate too, and but it ain't gonna stop nothing.
Yeah, nah. It won't stop anything. Like I said before, stars.
I saw Neil Long talking about that shit one day. It's just like anybody that stands up for themselves, that's just who you are.
Yeah.
And honestly, it just gets even worse. I've stood up for women on set, and some of them same Negroes are talking about I'm this and that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Crazy. Like if I expose y'all for y'all weird rapey shit.
Weird rapey shit.
I mean, Dion, straight up, like some of these niggas is so fucking weird, but if you're not a part of their little group, and you're not participating in that shit the same way, you know, if you ain't gonna be around like, hey, yeah, we the niggas that cheat on our wives. I don't want to be a part of that group.
Yeah. Yo, I hear you.
I know this sounds crazy, but I'm being honest on here. I'm gonna catch you with that, but I don't give a fuck. I'm like old enough where it's like, all right, cool, we could stop celebrating and owning the fact I don't need to be around them type of. I don't want to work with those people.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I mean, and that's good that you got those options. A lot of people don't have those options.
You gotta, man, I trust God. What's for me is for me, bro. At the end of the day, God know who I am. God know my heart. And when I'm wrong, God has checked me.
Yeah.
That's why I can own the fact, like, hey, I could have did a lot of things better. I could have talked to people better. Like, but then God put me in a position where I directed my own film last year.
Which is great.
But guess what it did though, Dion? Like, understanding what everybody's job is on set and understanding how like important that is for all of them to feel seen and heard was so important. And it became one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in filmmaking. Cause I'm like, oh wow, but that's God checking me like, yo, it ain't just, you know what I mean? It ain't just
I was gonna say, God, has he like checked you in a lot of ways where in other ways in order to like bring you down or like not bring you down, but to humble you, ground you and like
it's not
through your real life?
Yeah, it's not a humbling thing because I am very confident in myself. But that's how I was raised. That's the family I come from. They told me I could be anything I put my mind to.
Everybody blame D-Ray for your arrogance.
That's funny.
I'm just playing. Shout out to little brother.
Shout out to D-Ray too. Cause I mean, but even watching D-Ray grow though, Dion, like D-Ray ain't who he used to be.
D-Ray be like, I pull all these bitches. You'll be like, yeah, we'll pull all these bitches.
Yeah, I would never do that shit. I was still the quiet dude. It really was until I was old.
Bullshit.
That's funny though. But I want to shout out D-Ray though.
Man, that's the little bro. I was with him last night.
D-Ray has grown in a way that is fucking
phenomenal. He is a 360.
360.
He a whole different dude, man. And he is phenomenal funny as ever, musically doing his shit. He's a whole different dude, man. And yeah, shout out to D-Ray, man. He great as hell.
But yeah, I mean, that's what's so funny. Like I've never been a arrogant guy. That's why when I hear that, I'm just a really confident person. But I'm telling you, some aesthetics, people don't want you to be the confident guy. They just don't. Like I don't look like a nigga that should be as confident as I am.
You got like so you just got married, right? Congratulations.
Yep.
Wifey is
She's amazing.
super dope.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Every time I'm around her, I want to tuck my shirt in because she just always speaking some spiritual, really dope, get yourself together type of thing. And she's a monster and what an asset to add to your life. And you know what I mean? And your children, and everybody. Is your whole household together? Everybody good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of, the way everybody, I don't know, it's fun having teenagers, right? You like watching them figure their own shit out. And
How old is your kids now?
so, we got a blended family, so I say everybody. So we got
A blended family.
we do. I mean, shit, we got the grown-ups, you know what I mean, in their 20s. And then you got the teenagers ranging from 14 to 17. So it's 17, 16, about to be another 16, about to be a 15, and a 9-year-old.
How many kids you got?
It's 7 now, total.
You got 7?
With the blend.
With the blend.
Yeah.
Dang, 7-piece, extra crispy.
We always gonna have a big family. I didn't know how it was gonna happen, but I always pictured that shit, which is real.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, so Christmas is.
It's lit. It's lit. It really is. It's a lot of energy. And they like
That's
vanilla.
a lot of gifts, bro.
I mean, well, that's funny about me. I don't buy Christmas gifts.
Get out. I mean, I didn't mean to say get out, but.
I mean, that made sense though. But no. Cause I be getting people shit all year long. Like it's just like to focus. Like years ago, I didn't like the rat race of what Christmas had became. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start like going out and seeing people, damn, their eyes look red and they look evil and ravaged. I'm like, I don't want to be with this fucking group. That gonna stress me out. You get shit all year from me.
Yo, let me ask you something. I want to go back to something real quick. What was your first job? Because I ain't even asked you that.
Well, it's funny. My first job was when I was about 9. I worked at a snowball stand for this Jamaican named Bo. Let me tell you, this nigga, now that I think about it, the wages he was paying me, I was selling hella snowballs. The nigga gave me $5 a day. And I used to go get me some shrimp fried rice with that from this place called Rooks down the street. I'd be working for like 9 o'clock to like 8 o'clock, just slave hours. My parents didn't even stop the shit. And when I got older, I'm like, why y'all ain't tell this nigga to give me more money? Nigga would give me $5. And I was cool. I would give me a small shrimp fried rice from Rooks. Real talk.
Crazy.
Whatever was left, I get like something for the candy store.
That's funny. I meant to ask you that.
That was my first job.
First job, snowball.
Chicken bowl, that's what they call it. Chicken bowl.
Yo, so I want to go back to your career. So your career brought a lot of hate from a lot of people.
Did it bring a lot of hate? Dion, I don't know.
This is nothing that you know of.
I mean, I know of some of it because some of the shit I'll never understand. It does come with that thing where like people start saying to you that, like, try to tell you why you got on.
Right.
Oh, you sold your soul, you did this, you did that. And so I've had niggas try to like shit on me in a way. Other comics, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, what makes you like? So it has come with some of it where I don't know what people like. I joined a Make-A-Wish Foundation. I was dying. They was like, all right, you want to get on?
Yeah.
Let's get this cancer kid on. Like that's what people feel like it was given to me. But like I was telling you earlier, it was a grind, man. That shit was a long ass grind.
Yeah, dog. But you did it, boy, and you still doing it, dog. I want to ask you these questions real quick, all right?
Yep.
So run through these or whatever. What's your favorite era of music?
Damn, that's a great question. Ooh, that's a tough one. Cause I'm a fan of yacht rock. Man, did you see that documentary too?
Nah, I meant to see
It's
it.
so I watch it maybe once a week. It's so fucking good.
I gotta see
It's
it.
so entertaining.
Dude, I fuck with yacht rock.
I love yacht rock, bro.
Love it. Ambrosia, everybody.
All that shit, nigga.
All that shit.
Yeah, all that shit is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And it's so funny because, so I have different playlists. I got like my yacht rock playlist and I got Rail's black yacht rock playlist. There's some blacker songs in there that I consider yacht rock. And then I have my movie soundtrack playlist. Nice. And so that's why when we ask different eras, the 80s movie soundtrack era was fucking insane.
Yo, insane.
So it might be my favorite era of whatever.
Dude, I am an 80s music fanatic. Everything 80s, that's my joint. So you saying 80s, huh?
I say the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, me too, dog. That's a real joint. 3 of your favorite movies.
3 of my favorite movies. Simon Birch. You ever seen that?
No, what is that?
So it's about this little boy. I mean, he's a little person, but man, it's just a beautiful story that Jim Carrey actually narrates on it because he plays the older version of the other little boy that's the star of the movie. It's just a faith-filled, heartfelt, beautiful movie. One of the first movies I ever watched that made me tear up. And my father walked. My father walked in like, what the fuck you crying about this shit for? Crying up there little. I mean, I ain't gonna say what he said, but it was fucking funny. He's like, what the hell you watching? I said, Simon Birch. Simon who? I was in there because
I do remember the title of that. Yeah,
it's so
I do remember
good.
that.
Such
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Such a
though,
great
but
movie. That, Coming to America.
For sure.
And this is a tough one, man, but I love movies, but I gotta throw this, and I never throw out the Star Wars anything, but Return of the Jedi.
Dude, I am a Star Wars fanatic.
Me too, bro. Like, me
Fanatic,
too. Like,
dog.
me too, bro.
Empire Strikes Back, one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yes, it is.
And one of the greatest twist plots.
I thought
ever
about
made.
saying Empire Strikes Back, but I love Return of the Jedi so fucking much because that's one of my favorite openings of any movie.
So it's Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I love it, they changed the music. That's how much I love it. So when the movie's over with and they see everybody, the song used to be the Ewok. Somebody, tap tap, you want to take help. Tap 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 tap, let's go. They've changed that damn song. It's a whole nother song, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Did y'all not get it clear from the niggas that sang it or something? Pisses me off.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dog. Yeah, that's my joy. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. 3 things that absolutely annoy you.
3 things that absolutely I could. Well, this is gonna be number 1. That people think I took Ozempic.
Duh.
That pisses me off.
Dude.
Because I truly did the work. Like I really, and I remember like not yelling at God about this, but I was kind of yelling at God. I'm like, God, so I listened to you, better myself, and then I get picked on for that.
Yo.
How do you get picked on for doing the right? Like, it's just weird to me. I don't get it. I don't get what the obsession is of being, and I'm not saying it's something against anybody that has to take Ozempic or whatever they have to do to help them with their journey, which that's weird too. It's like, why do you care so much?
Yeah. Why does the person care
Like,
so
leave
much?
them people alone. People are doing things to be healthier.
Yeah.
Because nobody say shit when you walk around sweating, standing still.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, I
like
get it.
nobody says shit to you because I guess it's easier when you start bettering yourself.
Yeah.
It just, people got to come up with a reason for like, oh,
Yeah,
you're too much better.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Yeah, no, I think people just don't like change and shit. That's what it is.
I guess
whatever.
it's that, and we in a weird time
This is a weird time where everybody got an opinion too.
about
whatever,
random shit.
And how can they tell you what you should be doing?
But why do you care?
And a lot of people be caring. They be caring. Like they be thinking niggas is on drugs or they got an illness or they be
But
thinking
think about that. Say something was wrong with me.
Yeah, but how,
And you're being like, I don't understand how when Chadwick was sick, ain't even Walter Payton. You You know, you remember that? I know you from Chicago.
Yeah, I remember
when
Sweetness.
Walter Payton had to come out and do a press conference
Yeah.
to tell y'all what he had going on because y'all was doing all this mean shit, talking about he was on drugs and all this other shit. You know how crazy that is?
Yeah, I hear you. But see, I mean, it
How do we
goes
not learn from that? Like, hey, let's be better people and leave people the fuck alone.
it goes that way with the public eye though. That's just part of what the fuck happens.
I think,
you know?
but no, I just think it's wrong. I think we have to do better
I hear you.
at being empathetic, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
cool. Like look, I'm not against people talking shit. It's just how much, you know. Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
that really pisses me off. So what was
You worked out a little too long though.
No, I didn't. You kissed my ass.
Bullshit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. All that shit. Like, all that plays into it. Everybody kiss my ass. Because once again, Corey Holcomb was the only nigga that said something to me when I came out to LA. And the nigga was like, God damn, you got fat as hell. Thank you for being honest, Corey. Corey was the only motherfucker that said anything. And the reason why he said something, and the reason why I think most people didn't say, and I know this is gonna sound mean, but you know, people always gaining weight.
Yeah.
So if you look like the rest of the group,
Yeah, no, everybody was gaining weight.
everybody.
Like
So once
motherfuckers.
again, when you decide to say, and I'm not saying that means you're healthy. I just did what works for me.
And then we can keep it moving.
Yeah.
What weight was you trying to get to? Because your dog, I'm just saying, dog, you was. So I think we worked in Oakland. Was that Oakland where we went to last year?
Oakland, you talking about with Nate and everybody?
Yeah, with Nate and everybody.
That was like last year, I think the end of last year.
Dog, you was so little to me. I was like this. Yo.
Yeah, but Dion.
But you don't look that way now. But
that was a couple months ago.
I just wanted to know what weight was you trying to get
But
to?
Dion, this is what I'm about to say to that though, right? Because like I remember like when you lost your weight, right? Mm-hmm. And right away people could be like, "Oh, what's going on with Dion? He's sick, is he this, and that?" And like you never saw that from me. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't even have that type of thought.
Yeah, no. But I didn't.
I know, but
I get what you're saying.
I say this to say this is like it's weird, and I'm like I told Tunde this. I saw this who that's my favorite Peloton instructor. Shit, Tunde, she's amazing. I mean, Tunde's great.
Yeah, good.
But I was telling her, like, I realized that most of these motherfuckers are only watching shit I'm in all the time.
Yeah.
And if you keep watching that stuff that I've done over the years, every time you see me, it's gonna throw you off.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
If you're not watching all my new shit,
Yeah.
and you watching Get Out all the time, or you watching Bird Box, and you watching this, you watching that,
Yeah.
like, even with Bird Box, like, niggas don't know how to put on a fat suit.
Wow.
And that pissed me off, actually, because I'm like, wait, you want to cast a chubby Rio? Not just because I'm good?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
no, man. I've been consistently 145, 150 for the last 3 years.
Dog.
But Dion,
great,
you
though,
said
dog.
what you
Some real
said,
shit,
but
though.
not just you, but I've had people walk up to me with the same shit for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, I ain't going back.
Now, dude, look, first of all, look, ain't nobody happy about shit. Like, let's get that clear. They gonna complain you too small, they gonna complain you too big. Just like motherfuckers complain when it's too hot outside and when it's too cold outside.
That's fine. That's
Niggas
outside.
is never gonna be
But
happy.
leave people personal
Yeah,
shit.
no, I get it. But if you in the public eye, that comes with it.
Yeah,
That's all that I'm
it's
saying.
just- it's still inconsistent.
Gotta know that shit.
Dion, I talked to you about this shit.
Yes.
I know this, nigga. I get it, but it is weird though when it's a specific focus. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
When you putting shit on your comedy specials and all this other shit,
Oh, yeah,
that's when it gets fucking weird.
Niggas did do that. No.
Cat did it.
Cat did that shit.
On his last special.
He put you in this special.
It was funny because I was watching this shit. I'm watching special because I like to watch comedy specials.
You cool with Cat?
No, nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on with this nigga. Like, to this day, I'm like, I must have did something when I was drunk real. Maybe I slapped this nigga or something. Because it's too aimed at me. Like, you can't say I'm not that famous or important and then you put me in your fucking Netflix.
Yo, right.
That doesn't make any sense. But this thing about it. So I was watching it, right? I don't know if you remember Nutty.
You ain't do nothing to him.
I don't think so. But at this point, I thought enough was said. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So I was watching this special, right? He started talking about the big guy, the big rapper. He was talking about he doing lean, but he ain't lean. He can't be doing lean. And then he started talking about Gail and Oprah. And you remember Nutty Professor where Dave Chappelle was doing the character that was roasting Sherman Klump, and Sherman could see them going in this order, and he like, oh, they about to roast me, and he tried to get up. I was watching the special, and I saw him talking about Gaylor Open or Zip. I was like, nigga, you better not.
Yeah.
And then he put up me on the big screen like, and Lil Rel says he's not on Ozempic.
Ah, that's crazy.
So this nigga went back to his baby weight. This nigga's 9 pounds 6 ounces. So I was laughing because the shit was funny.
Yeah.
Them niggas look like a cricket. I was like, this nigga funny. But I laughed really hard. And actually, I loved that. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, that's better.
I was about to say, that's funny.
Because it's comedy.
Yeah, it's comedy.
And yeah, he could be serious or whatever he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I'm like, if you're going to do it comedically, but then it's one of those things that's tough because sometimes you're like, I want to go back at this nigga. Mm-hmm. But his fan base is so loyal to him. Whatever I say is going to look like I'm hating on him.
Yeah.
Like, I can't roast this nigga back, no matter what I say. Like, and he knows it. He knows I can't say, like, I could say shit. Like, it was tough watching, because we from Chicago, we roast, you know, like I said, the green room and all that stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't, like, I'm always questioning his fans at this point. Like, y'all gonna let this nigga with his church picnic outfit, with a bag-ass do-rag, the big-ass dunks, knee-high socks. You paying $100-some a fucking ticket to see a nigga dressed like that? With a baggy do-rag? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm like, man, whatever this nigga has, he has it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yo.
I'm like, man.
Cat Williams, goddamn it.
Dusty ass nigga.
Give me two.
That shit pissed me off. I'm like, this nigga look dusty as hell. Like, he's still roasting. And you can't win. Because even if you roast it, he'll still be like, well, yeah, you can call me Dusty. This is Versace. This short set. It's not even out yet. This do-rag I bought from a beauty supply in Dubai. You know, like, nigga, all right, man. He one of them niggas you can't roast because it's always going to be about what the brand or whatever that is. You know?
Yeah.
Like, all right, man.
Oh, man. Give me two more things that annoy you, dog.
What else annoyed me? This is very specific. With the Chicago Bulls, man, they refuse to fire Billy Donovan. It just drives me fucking crazy. Like, when y'all gonna let this brother go? Y'all done traded everybody from this team, but this nigga. So it ain't his fault.
Yeah. They would not let him go.
They would not give rid of Billy damn Donovan.
All right, one more.
You know, some just not, you know, what annoys me, just not letting comedians be comedians, man.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, let comics do their thing.
Yeah.
Know? We need the laughter. We need to laugh at some of these things because the seriousness is all around us all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Let the jokes just loosen this up a bit for you. I'm not saying we can't take any of these subjects and things serious. We do that all the time.
Yeah.
Let's get back to finding some humor in it so you can function daily.
How about that part?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't, man, on some real stuff. 3 things that bring you joy.
My faith, because I love me some God. God is so good. I'm serious. I'm so blessed. God is so good. For real.
Best.
2 is my family, my wife, my kids.
Yeah.
I mean my whole family, my brother, my aunties, my uncles. I got such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful family.
That's great.
And you know what brings me joy? I love tennis. I enjoy watching tennis. Yes, I went to Indian Wells and I got a chance to I didn't realize it was that close till I was watching it. I'm like,
You been playing?
yeah, I've been taking lessons.
Really?
That's like the most, to me, that's the most I made it thing in the world is me walking down the street for my tennis lessons with my little racket. Like my little old white classmates.
do you play often?
I'm going to start playing more often. It's tough because the schedule will be always so crazy.
Yeah.
So when I start really, but I love tennis.
That's crazy.
I absolutely love tennis. And shout outs to the Williams sisters, because that's why I started watching. It's like when Serena started wearing them tight ass outfits, so they could pick it up. I started learning the game because if I was watching, like, God damn. All right, 40-15, that's how they score. But I end up loving tennis because of it.
Yeah.
And so that's how I was introduced to it.
You gotta come over one day, man.
Yeah.
play. Yeah.
You got a tennis court?
Yeah, yeah. You come over and play.
I be pulling up all the time. It's like,
Yeah,
you just back
real.
in Hemic.
Yeah, come through, dog.
It's
yeah.
real here. back at practice.
Yeah, let's play for real. Definitely. I got balls, rackets, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah,
All right.
come through. Uh, brown or well, when you did drink, brown or clear liquor?
It was clear.
Clear.
You know, they got all this non-alcoholic shit too. They got like brown non-alcoholic. They got non-alcoholic Patron. They got non-alcoholic everything now. Zero proof.
Really?
Yeah. It just tastes like it.
I've never even.
I have all that shit because I ended up seeing it one day and I just bought all of it. Like I haven't even opened some of that shit, like non-alcoholic wine.
Really?
Yeah, I got all that shit.
I'm gonna buy some.
The non-alcoholic wine is really good.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna buy that. You got to give me the
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
No, you can go to the grocery store. It's all there.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen tequila that's non-alcoholic, but I haven't seen. I want to be able to go into a bar and order a non-alcoholic.
It's a couple places that's how I found it. It's a bar in the valley. I forgot which one it is, but my friends they was having shots, and I was like, I don't drink. And the bartender's like, oh, that's fine. We got non-alcoholic tequila. I'm like, no, you don't. And he showed me the bottle and he poured me a shot, and it was weird because it tastes like it for like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then this is like, and then it goes away. It's like, ooh, oh. Man.
Oh, that's that. Okay, all right. If you could do anything different, if you have any regrets, what is it?
I guess how honest should I be about this? Okay, this is a lesson I learned, and it's about a movie. So I did a movie called Dashing Through the Snow, where I played Santa Claus.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we were doing reshoots, and this thing about I had to do a song and dance thing, and for me, I'm like, nigga, I'm only doing this one time. You're not gonna have me shucking and jiving more than once. That's how I looked at it. Anytime anybody asks me to song and dance, it's like, this ain't a musical. But they wanted to reshoot that, and I was like, I just dreaded doing that again. Because I told them, look, man, when we do it this one time, I'm going to give you all my energy.
Wow.
I'm not doing this again.
Wow.
And so they end up trying to have me do it again. And I was like, send me the song so I could relearn it. Because I just shot something else, so I forgot everything. But they didn't do any of that. But then they still set everything up or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that was me taking a stand. I guess, that could be called arrogant, I guess. But I took a stand and was like, I ain't do shit. It was like action. I was like,
really?
it's like, so you're not going to? I'm like, I told y'all to send me the song.
Oh, shit.
So you just want me to just dance and jump like, hey, nigga? That's what it felt like. That's how I felt that. And I'm not saying that's what they did.
Yeah.
But this is what I regret about that. This is where, like, I was taking a stand, I guess, for me or whatever. But I didn't think about all those people who showed up on set. All those musicians, all those dancers, all those background artists who looked at it as a big opportunity for them.
Yeah.
I didn't think about any of them. I only thought about who I was giving it to, whoever the man, whatever I thought. And, when I thought about that, once again, if you're real about who you are and ask God show me the truth. Mm-hmm. I had to own that. I was wrong for that.
Right.
They also paid me to do a job. Mm-hmm. And I should have performed that shit.
Right.
But I was in my militant head. I was in all my different heads, but I was wrong for that. And, I felt bad for all those people that showed up that day. Mm-hmm. And once again, it's, when I directed my film, that's what I learned. When I learned all those different departments, it just opened my mind and had me replay a lot of these moments where I'm like, real, you were tripping.
Yeah.
That. And then, okay, this is the last one. Damn, Dion, you get these exclusives. I never said this shit publicly. And then even for, I don't know. I mean, it was a project I did where, like, I think I was annoyed that this particular director and producer didn't pick me for the other thing. And so I had this, like, I don't know, I was just angry about it, I guess. And so I came in there with this attitude. So anything this nigga would ask me to do, I'm like, I ain't doing that shit. And I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
I was wrong for that. But it was more or less, it was an ego thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny, you know, like we talked about earlier, like some of the drinking was like liquid courage.
It was.
Well, I would drink the night before and like, yeah, tomorrow this is what I'm gonna do, you know, and you talk yourself into something that's ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, for me, being in this place of being present, it's like, yo, I could have did so many different things. And there's a couple things, but those are the things I could have did better.
Yeah.
But I own that shit. It's like, nah, nigga, you were wrong.
Yeah,
But then it was tough because I asked God. I ain't asked nobody else.
Yeah.
I said, God, was I wrong?
Yeah.
And God, like, you sure you ready? I'm gonna reveal to you the truth. Because a lot of times God do reveal to us the truth. Sometimes we just don't want to believe it. We don't want to take it in. I'm in a place now, even if I want to be right.
Yeah.
If that's just what it is, it's like, damn. You right, I was wrong.
Yeah, you gotta accept it.
Think about it, it took years for me to even ask.
Yeah.
I was okay, comfortable being like, they played me. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, I was wrong for that. I should have did it. And, you know, it didn't matter what, it had nothing to do with anybody else. And I think for me, it was like, I didn't want to feel like I was being played by whoever else, but it wasn't like, when I think about all those people that showed up that day, I was wrong for that shit.
Yeah. I mean, at least you know it, man. And all you got to do is grow and
you just move on from it. You can't sit in it.
You can't sit in it. But knowing, adjusting, that's the
but
win.
Dion, that's why I think I'm so blessed, bro. Like on the surface, say anybody has ever said, "Oh, real, he was this, he deserved whatever they think I deserve." God know me.
Yeah.
And if I owned it, and God know I owned it, then that's why these opportunities still exist. I know some of these niggas do wonder, like, how the fuck is he still working? And we done talked all this shit about him.
Yeah.
Shibbity doubles. You can't stop what God got for me, fam.
Yeah, I start. You can't stop what God got for you all day long. What's the most rewarding part of what you do?
Man, you know, like, I think just not even just stand up, but just entertainment in general. Like, people I know you've had people after shows just tell you these beautiful, heartfelt stories of like, somebody may be in a hospital bed and watch something you in, or go to something that you've done that it cheers them up. It's the smile. It's just, what I love about stand-up, like, some of us who really get what stand-up is. When I show up to a comedy club or a theater or whatever, you paid your hard-earned money, not only to be entertained, but laughter is so good, so much medicine. I'm just trying to help you forget whatever the fuck you got going on.
It is.
And if say something matches what I'm talking about that you got going on, I want you to find the humor in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so just to put a smile on people's faces, that is so gratifying.
Ain't it, man? It's the best, man. The best. I love when people come up to me and be like, man, I was in the hospital for 3 months and I was watching stand up, or people be like, I was incarcerated, watch the stand up. You know, it always lets you know your purpose and furthers you down. The next 5 to 10 years, where we gonna see Lil Red? Where you want to be at?
I want to be the number one, not number one. Let me not say to put a number on, but the top comedy director, producer in this business.
On this way.
That's who I want to be.
On this way.
I want to be known as that. Anything that comes to comedy, you're gonna come to me.
Yep, on this way, boy. I believe it. We claim that. That's real right there. Last question, man. How do you want to be remembered?
You know, something that, as somebody who was comfortable being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through my stand-up, whether it's through projects you've seen me in as far as on film and TV, but like, dang, that dude I love his vulnerability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that encourages you to be vulnerable and open and doing what's best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real, dog. Little brother, thank you so much for this funny ass, informative ass fucking interview. This was so great. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, man. I love this show.
Dude, the best, man. God damn. There we go, another episode of Funny Knowing You with the one and only. Let's give it up, y'all. Lil Rel. Thank y'all, man, for tuning in. Make sure you see us on all platforms. And, man, hit us up and subscribe. And I'll be at a city near you very soon, all right? Go to DeonCole.com. Thank you so much, man. And we'll see y'all next time, all right? Later.